And how goes it, my dear sweet Netherlings? Welcome back, come one, come all. It's good to see you all back again. Gather round, one, come all. It is I, Zander Netherbrand, your new favorite Incubus, the whore you all adore. Come on, get on in here. How are we doing? How goes, everyone? How goes? It's wonderful to have you all back here yet again. How goes? Hi there, hi. Zanny, we're ugly now. You could never be ugly to me, darling. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Don't say such things. Don't say such ridiculousness. YouTube's picking on us. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm sure it's just being a little weird. It's been having some weird stuff all day. Just leave it a little bit and don't worry. I'm sure it will come back in some sort of normal state. All right? I'm seeing some of you with your normal names, and I'm seeing some of you with the @names, so that's just weird. Hopefully it's just a little bit of fuckery on their part, who knows. But of course, wait, hey, Strawberry, thank you very much for the super. Zane Pape has arrived and is watching stream with me right now. He's the first Pape I've ever bought. Well, look at that. The first Pape you ever bought was the best Pape ever. Who'd have thought that? Phenomenal. Look, aren't you lucky? And he's already my number one. Exactly. See, already number one. That's just proof. Abject proof there. Irrefutable abject proof. Oh, goodness gracious me. So thank you very much, darling. And of course from pre-chat as well. Britt, thank you very, very much for the super. Hi, Zanny. I got stuck working a 12-hour shift today, so I can't make it to stream. So tired. Can I get some extra nare and wushu please? Of course. Nare and wushu, okay? Nare, wushu. And that goes to all of you in the chat as well. Nare, wushu. There you go. All right. I hope you enjoy. Okay. Let's get you comfy and cozy. Let's get you good and relaxed, nice and chill. All right. And of course, Pez as well. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, Pez. Thank you, darling. It's lovely to see you. And of course, get in here, get comfy and cozy. All right. Good to see you, darling. And a big mwah to you. All right. Wonderful. Let's go. Let's go. And Asquoth as well. Asquoth, thank you for the gifted membership as well. Asquoth, thank you, darling. All right. Let's go. How are we all feeling? I hope you guys didn't miss me for the hour and a half I was gone. I got myself some food. I'm feeling ready. Gonna cook myself some food tonight. I'm feeling good. I'm trying to get some calories in me. Need to get my calories up. Hi, Zanny. Hi there. Did you guys have a good time with Uncle Koo when I sent you over to Uncle Koo for a little bit? Did you guys have fun staying with him for just a tiny bit? Okay. Did you guys? Anyone who drifted back, was he lovely? He's always fucking lovely. The stupid old man. Stupid cute old man. Fuck. I hate him. I love him. Not as much as you though. Would you believe that you guys still have first place in my heart? Of course we missed you. Wait, who said that? Right. Of course. He's always lovely. Tee hee hee. Why do our names look weird? I don't know. YouTube's just being a bit special today. All right, it's being a little. You guys know how YouTube is. Look, at this point, do we even really need to turn around and be like, oh, it's weird? Do we even need to complain about it? At this point, it's like grey skies in the UK, all right? Like, grey skies in Britain, everyone looks depressed, all right? Bunch of people smoking amber leaf outside of the job centre. Like, it's just a fact of life. YouTube's going to turn around and act a bit. YouTube's going to turn around and have some fuckery to it, right? For those of you who got the amber leaf outside the job centre thing, you're very British. If you're so British to get that one, then my days, right? That's a proper UK person right there. Can you remember all our names? Yes. 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 We did this with Tiny Glade last time, if you remember, right? If you guys remember last time, we did this with Tiny Glade, where you guys were like, oh, what's my name? And I'm like, oh, well, that, I'm like, I remember this shit, all right? Don't think that I don't. Feel free to test me. Feel free, right? Go ahead. Do as you do. Yeah, that doesn't sound honest, bruh. Bruh, please. please. Say my name. Say my name. Say my name. Say my name. Heisenberg. Heisenberg. I don't know, maybe I want you, hey, maybe you want me to call me by your name. Teehee. Oh no, you call you by my name? My name? Call me by, you want me to call you by, call me by. Timothée Chalamet will come in a peach and I'll eat it. Whatever the fuck, right? Whatever the fuck happens in that one. Right there, okay, there, fine. That, there, long story short, whichever one, you guys can be Timothée Chalamet. Oh goodness, we're starting out this stream so strong. We're starting out this so strong. It's not even been 10 minutes and I'm throwing that straight out. Oh, let's go. Let's fucking go. I'm feeling powerful. God forbid with Timothée Chalamet. Listen, he's like cute, kinda. Like he's cute. I don't know who that is. What's your name? I don't know. The other guy in the book. The one that's not Timothée Chalamet. Listen, do we need to know? Do we really need to know who the other? Look, you've got Timothée Chalamet, and oh my goodness, why? 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, Netherbrand's resident peanut. YouTube's antics won't stop our Incubus from knowing his netherlings by name, right? I feel like calling you pecan brulee is like, I don't know. It feels like someone referring to you by like your government name, you know? Like it feels like someone going, oh yes, thank you for the super pecan brulee. Like, no, okay, no. 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, Netherbrand's resident peanut. Like, you know, it feels weird. So yes, guys, okay, profile picture plus everything. Of course I fucking know your names. Of course I do. Do you realize how like obsessed I am with you? Do you realize how obsessed the Incubus is with each and every one of you? That like, of course I'm going to remember your names. I don't give a shit if you've got the little @ names or whatever. Like, no, I meant back when in the Tiny Glade stream. All right, deadass, right? No. I'm gonna have to pull the coffer. All right, Netherlings, I'm gonna have to pull the fucking car over, okay? Back in the Tiny Glade stream, I said to each and every one of you, every single regular chatter that comes by, I make a fucking point to remember your names, little things about you, try and like remember the fact that like little details, whenever you guys tell like a little story or have like a little funny thing, I make the fucking conscious effort to try and remember at least a handful of things about each and every regular, right? Names are just basic, right? For example, right? That's K right there. Okay, that's K. K, thank you for the gifted membership, K. All right, it's not just another fan _ Like, look, it's K. That's K. That's K who's got the blue flowers, turns up, normally says like 1 or 2 very small short things, or just sends a gifted member and then just goes hee back to lurking. Okay, like. See, or Titus Pawpants, who takes off their mask and reveals the same face underneath. Titus Pawpants is actually Titus Pawpants. Crazy. Please forget what you know about me. I'm sorry, I can't do that, right? I'm sorry. I can't forget. He knows me for based reasons, true and real. Is being the world's loudest poly-incubus shipper the based and real? Is that is that a fair? Is that like a based reason? He's oh goodness. Is that the one? He only knows I'm a cheater. I know you're a cheater who comes crawling back every time. Oh, goodness gracious me. Right? Men in Black, please arrange his memories. No, it's cute though. It's cute, okay? If you're like a loud shit, I love that shit. I'm like, yeah, go, share your passion. Share your passion. Go. I endorse your passion. You're great. I adore you. Let's go. Like, hell yeah. I love that shit. A and Mochimi, what's up? It was up, people, Mochimi. How it goes? Thank you for the 17 months. I managed to catch a stream live after a while, and I lost my Peepaw title. Anyway, Mr. Silly Incubus. Well, I just called you that anyway. I'm sorry. I called you that anyway. I'm sorry. Oh, good people, Mochimi. And of course, thank you for the 17 months. And Ghost as well. What's up, Ghost? Lovely to see you. You're so oomph-coded. I'm 100% oomphy. I'm Bill oomphy. I'm natural oomphy. Very oomphy. Very, very oomphy. Tee-hee-hee. Oh, goodness. Good to see you, darling. Hey, and Kyuze, hi, Zanny. I hope you're doing okay. Sorry that happened. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. Like, I try not to get, like, hung up over the little things, right? Yeah, that hurt. It's like a government name. It really does hit, doesn't it? It really does. It really, really does. It's crazy. Like, hello, government name. Oh, goodness. Oh, I can't listen to Carry On My Wayward Song without hearing Carry On My Wayward Oomph. Perfect. Ooh, and there are new emojis. I feel like this one is new. Indeed, there are 7 or 8, I lose count, new emojis there, which are all fucking wild, you know? It's fucking awesome. I love the new emojis. They're fancy as fuck. They're great. We got some BL. We got BL Netherlings. We got Flame Netherlings. We got a whole bunch, right? Hearing my government name is like blasting Roll Initiative in my ear. Right? It's like my days. Why would you do such a thing? Yeah, I've got Zanny Brain Rot now. That's good. That's very, very good. My favorite one is this one. And Pez, what's up, Pez? By the way, not to be too obvious on main, but I missed your coffee date stream. So if you said when your ASMR, you know which one is dropping. So the plan right now is I'm probably going to edit it tonight. I'll try and upload it right as soon as possible. Once I upload it, it's gonna have to wait for a couple of days because usually YouTube gets a little bit special with like the heavy breathing and like anything that seems a little bit more intimate, right? So I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It'll probably have to wait till the weekend to drop because I want to be safe. I want to try and get it out around the weekend. If it comes out around the weekend, it'll probably be, I want to say, what day is it today? Thursday today. So Friday, Saturday. It will probably be Saturday before stream I drop it. So let's say I'm aiming for Saturday 8 p.m. JST, right? And I think that's it. And the true test is, do you know who I am? My @ doesn't match my name. I'm scared if you know who I am, actually. I know this one. I'm gonna take a... I know this one. You've changed your profile picture not too distantly. I'm gonna take a punt. Oliver, right? Is that Oliver? Is that Oliver? Let me check. Wait, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, is that... Yes? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I'm scared. Incubus in my fucking walls. Oh, goodness gracious me. Oh no, Your Honor, he really is a stalker. Oh, goodness. He knows his Netherlings too well. Of course, What do I always say? My job is to look after my netherlings. My job is to look after my netherlings. And Crag, thank you very much for the gifted membership as well, Crag. It's good to see you. Mwah. Good to see you. Good. Hey, I see those at the crack. I see those at the crack dealing profits. Good to see. Keep doing your thing. We'll keep providing protection. Don't worry. Like I said, 30 feet from the door of the club, and then you're good to go. There, you're good to go. All right. You got the vibe. Oh, goodness gracious me. Hi, I'm new, so you don't know my... Bitch, please. Bitch, please. Do you really want to play this game, Netherlings? Because I guarantee you'll lose. Don't play this one with me, Netherlings. You're going to lose. I'm sorry. But when it comes to this game, I win. All of you are laughing, but not very many of you are disagreeing. Okay? Not very many. Do you really want me to play this game? I can play this game. Okay? I know which of you are doing what. Don't try me. Okay? Don't try me. Don't even. I know which ones of you are on a retweeting Yowie binge on Twitter. I know which ones of you are role playing as Bob the Builder. I know which ones of you are like turning around and like ship posting. I know which ones of you are like doing that. Like you're okay, don't try me. Don't try me. All right. Waiting for someone that gives you a challenge. I'm scared. I've gone off your radar, methinks. You lost your cat last night. Try me. And Yui, how goes? I won't ask you to say my name, but how many cats I have? Oh, I don't know about your cats. 2? Do you have 2? I know I've definitely seen a cat in one of your shots before, on one of your photos. Like, is it 2? I think it might be 2. I know I've definitely seen at least one cat in your photos, right? Is that... How many cats I have? It's... Yes, 2. Oh my god. Yes, sir. Oh, goodness ghost. Incubus, what's my last name /ref? I'm not a million % sure, just because of the fact that I think your profile picture's new, so that's throwing me off a tiny bit. I know that you're Polish, which is like obvious, and there's only so many. I know there's only so many Polish in chat, but like I think it's just the new profile picture's throwing me off just a tiny bit. And Spades, Alistair's beloved, who's managed to keep. The power of love has allowed this one to keep their name completely intact. Look at that. No at. Spades' love of Alistair has managed to completely bypass the ats. That's what's happened here. Look at this one. The power has managed to bypass the at system. Love wins. Spades Alistair's beloved. Y'all forget he's honorary Y'all forget he's honorary Wait, you're right. See? And Katie Club, Netherbrand's resident senior hamster. Nah, you don't know. Hey, and the VTuber hold deepens. How it goes? After our meet and greet, I will never doubt your powers again, Zanny. Hell nah. I also remember you sent me a letter a handful of months ago, teehee. Which, by the way, I still have. It's in my big box of Netherling things. I have a big little exposing myself here. I have a big box of Netherling things in my home, so it's underneath it's in my living room, and So what I have is like everything that you guys sent me, whether it's letters, whether it's like little trinkets or tchotchkes or like small things like that like I wouldn't necessarily be able to like find a specific home for. I keep it in my big box of Netherling things, and sometimes I go through it whenever I like have some time to kill, or I want to just like do whatever, and I'll like go through and I'll read more of the letters, or I'll reread some of the other stuff, or like I'll go through little like booklets you guys have sent me of like cute Netherling drawings and sonas, or I'll like go through the little tchotchkes and stuff like that. So yeah, cute, and vintage lunatic. The amount of receipts he has is truly terrifying. Yes, I'm your Incubus. I gotta take care of my Netherlings in the club. Hey, and Philly, thank you very much for the super. Oh no, I gotta compliment my style while shopping and having you on my phone. Oopsie, weird moment. Teehee. Look at that. Being around the Incubus inherently makes you more stylish and also like better. Being around the Incubus just makes you more stylish. Simple fact. Simple fact. Simple fact. And Sitar as well. You'll never catch me on Twitter. I mean, just say I'm looking for Netherling oomphs and you'll get grabbed. Just go with that. Look at that. And hey, Connie. So, did you remember which part of my body I trained recently? You did legs. You did legs. I think it was Sunday that you did legs. If I remember right. And Asquath, thank you very much for the arson. Thank you, Asquath. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. And oh goodness gracious me. I'm terrible. And hey, is that the club's corner toad? Is that a Jamba? Let's go. Thank you very much for the gifted membership. Hell yeah. And is that Voltaire Belmont the club's auntie? How it goes? No, I got hit by the Man, we keep nothing in this club. It's fine. The world can end and we'll just all still sit around together and have a good time. That's what matters. Teehee. Teehee. Hey, and say Flo, thank you for the 5 months. I'm just a lurker. And yet you're appreciated all the same. That goes out to all the lurkers. Get loved on, you fuckers. Like, you know, Lurks is love. We love the Lurkers. The Lurkers are deserving of all of the love. They're delightful little beasts, okay? Huge love to each and every one of the Lurkers. You fantastic little creatures. And Nina, okay, I'm curious what you remember. When did I get here? I don't. Do you remember when I got here? I don't. I want to say 5 months back. Did you come by when we did the Dark stream, DARQ? Because I remember there was a Rizor raid during that, and I think that was when I think it was during Dark that like you made your first appearance. I'd have to double check that one. I think it might have been. And and Sassy Simone. Oh, thank you very much for the super, Party Princess Sassy Simone. How goes? What do you know about me? I'm a princess. You're a princess. Love pink. Love cupcakes. Love sweet things. Love your red demon. Love your purple demon. Very happy. And just one more. Why does this keep happening to me? Okay. Thank you very. He got it. No. Did I actually? Wait. Did I actually get that? I'm actually shocked. Wait, I feel like. Wait. That's. Wait, that's actually kind of terrifying that I pinned it down to the stream. Wait, low-key, that's actually... Wait. 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 Yeah, no, I'm a sane little demon, right? I'm a sane little demon. And Kay, I can no longer lurk. He knows who I am. It's time to leave. Oh, goodness gracious me. Goodness gracious me. Alright. Cool boys, thank you for the 6 months. Cool boys. Nate, now I'm curious, when did I get here? So your memby has been 6 months, but I think you've been in and out of the club for like way longer. I remember right, it would have been about, I know it was before, it was slightly before Ravenous debuted, because I remember that Ravenous debuted, and I made like a little mental note at one point that I spotted you in one of Nyx's chats, like not too long after debut. So I would say like just before Ravenous debuted, I want to say. There. And Hawthorne, thank you very much for the nether stare. Thank you very much for the nether stare. I'm scared. Wait, thank you very much for the nether stare, Hawthorne. Never let it be said that anyone loves their little that could love anything as much as I love my netherlings. Let no one ever claim to love anything as much as my netherlings, right? You guys occupy like a very sizable chunk of my brain. What the fuck? And Yui, you are not allowed to play Silent Hill F anymore. You're scarier than the game itself. No, I'm not. I'm just I don't know. You guys know. You guys okay. You guys know that one of the ways I like to show my appreciation is by remembering things, because like at the same time, you guys take good care of me. You're here, you support me a lot. You really like support this weird little club, right? And like again, it's something where like it's very intrinsically against it's something where like again, I realize how much push is like needed for this club to run, right? There's pushback, you know, in a lot of different aspects, you know, and like on every aspect of like this club's existence there is pushback. And the thing is, it's not just from one direction, it's from several directions. And the fact that you guys are like so behind it and believe so much in the vision like I do, it means that I want to like repay you guys as much as I can for your like for like the love you show all of this. And I think that like taking the time to just like remember you guys is such a basic bitch thing. Like, I said this before and I'll say it again, right? And if I have to go off on a rant, I will, right? But the very bare minimum thing you can fucking do is not see your chat as an anomalous fucking number of like blobs that are turning around and just like, oh yeah, well, it's just chat, it's just netherlings. No, the fact is every single person who's been here has made the conscious choice to click on this video, be part of the community, turn around, try and be supportive, do as much as they can to try and keep the club going, right? And that's the thing. When you stop seeing your chat as individuals who have made the choice to be here and start seeing it as a number or a popularity game or some bullshit like that, that's when you stop being a VTuber and start being a cunt. And like, you know, I'm not saying the two are mutually exclusive, but like, the fact of the matter is, like, it makes sense. Like, the very least I could do is just remember you guys and like make a note and see what's going on and like have fun with you. Like, that's the thing. It's you're not anomalous blobs. Like, it's the way it goes. All of you are individuals, and I see you guys as individuals, and I see you guys, you know, I see your little nether sonas and your sweet little things like going around. It's sweet and very scary. I think it might be a little scary because like not very many people lean into this kind of like way of appreciating things, but like, you know, I feel like that's the way I want to do it, and maybe it doesn't go across too well with like, you know, like everything, but the way I want to do it is like I want to remember and appreciate you guys, and that's it, you know. You know, it just makes sense. It makes sense. Besides, like, when you see someone like almost every day, it's not like you can forget them just like that, you know? Teehee. Oh goodness, Ferrisville as well. Ferrisville. The only thing you know about me is I'm Polish. I mean, you're Polish. And you found it really funny when I started screaming Polish curse words during Euro Truck Sim. That and you're a very sweet little devil because you've always turned around and said very nice things to me, which is very, very sweet. Ghost, I've had this profile picture since June. It's Artemis. Artemis! Oh, fucking hell, sorry. My bad. I guess I'm not quite perfect. I apologize, Artemis. My bad, darling. Mwah. And Alicia the Heart as well, Alicia the Heart. Receipts are, let's see, when did I first start watching you? And how long have I been here? By the way, I'm innocent on Twitter. I post cooking pics, or do I? God, hun, you are not innocent on Twitter. You are not innocent on Twitter. Didn't you commission an artist to draw me as a bunny? That's not innocent. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? And how long are you in here? You've been here a fucking while. Like, not long after debut, if I remember right. You're like an elderling. You've been around a long time. Long time. Long time. My days. Long time. And Brit sneaky mwah from work will sneaky mwah right back at you. Right back at you. Pez. Okay, this is the test. I don't really mind. I can tell immediately if you find this funny. Can you tell me when you saw me for the first time? Lamau, sorry, I need to see if you can remember. It wasn't my birthday. It wasn't my birthday this year. It was before my birthday this year. I want to say it was like way further back than that. I want to say like before Christmas. I want to say like October last year. No, it was definitely early November at the latest. It was early. I think it was early November at the latest. Sorry, that's me. There's no. There's no way. Yeah, got him. When I'm pinning the chatters down to the month. When I'm oh, let's go. Let's go. Oh, let's go. A new fear unlocked, being recognized by the Incubus. Oh no, I've got a disgustingly beautiful mind. Oh no, like... The government could never weaponize this level of neurodivergency. They could not begin to control it. Why is the mic lean so funny though? It's fucking great. He's like Rain Man for Netherlands. It really is. Hey, it's Alicia. Feeling less squishy, but now I'm terrified of you. Better yeet myself to bed before I get profiled. What? To all my jellies. Mwah. I'm sorry, guys. You've already been profiled in Sky. Thank you for the gifted membership. Wait, is that a nether stat? With the steel chair. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk. Immediately clogged to the head. Like, give him brain damage. He'll forget us if we give him brain damage. Quickly, guys. If we give him brain damage, he'll forget us. Just keep hitting him in the skull and he'll forget us, right? Right. Thank you, Katie, in my days. Thank you for the nether stair, Katie Club Netherbrand's resident senior hamster. I'm sorry. You guys started this, though. You were like, oh, he's gonna forget us. And then I turn around and just know your names and, like, you know, details about your existences. Oh, I'm sorry. You could say I'm a very involved. I'm a very involved incubus. I'm a very involved. I don't want to be forgotten. No, exactly. See. Gotta keep doing the thing. And Nina, I was a lurkling till I got sniped. Been 10 months. Thank you very. Okay. And Diana, thank you for the gifted membership as well, darling. Much love to you. Thank you very much. Oh goodness, Diana, what you chaotic little beast. Teehee. And Pecan called Netherbrand's Peanut. With great apprehension, what stream do you first remember me popping up in? No need to answer if you don't want to. Your memory is terrifying. You were around shortly after debut. You got here really early. I want to say like it was. I want to say. Oh god, I'm going beautiful mind. It was. Was it? I want to say May. I'm saying May 2024. Type of May 2024, right? Like, I want to say early, at somewhere April or May. I'm gonna pin it down to one of those. You were here like ridiculously early though. Like, you just rocked up. That was, I think it was like a Pal World stream. That like, it was either a Pal World stream, like one of those trashy Flavor of the Month games. One of the ones that I played for a bit and then no one cares about anymore. See, you guys gotta do that. And Voltaire Bubble, thank you for the super. That's why I'm not asking when he saw me. He may not follow me, but he sure will clock me. I mean, that where you appear from isn't on the time scale. It would be too far back. All right. Also, forgot to give you a jelly auntie kiss. Mwah, mwah. Mwah. Old auntie. Look at our old auntie. Look at that. And Sita, you're very sweet, Zanny. I'm actually curious now. Do you remember what the first super I sent was? Because I don't remember. I'm here too often. Actually, November? Really? My bad. I thought that was earlier. Sita, I want to say like. It's weird. I'm trying to pin down when. Wait a minute. I'm trying to pin down when. See, here's the thing. Some people have like very definite months that they're in. And then some people I'm like, huh. And I feel like they've always been there, if that makes sense. Like, okay, Sita, it feels like you've always been there, which is so weird. It's like you kind of just were, like I came into the club and you were just always sat here. You were just part of the furniture, which is so weird. Right? And the Wild Monarch. I'm curious, what other languages do I speak? What other language do I speak? Isn't it oh shit. Oh my days. Yeah, okay, don't be offended if I get it wrong though. Don't be offended if I get it wrong. You're not allowed to be offended if I get it wrong. All right? Like that's you're not allowed to be offended. Okay? You're not allowed to be offended. Oh fuck. Okay, listen, because I know that when it comes to language, if I say the wrong thing, people will be like, oh, cancelled. Oh, cancelled. Cancelled. Is it Filipino? Is it Filipino? Like my brain is saying like that. Is it that? Like is maybe it's a shot in the dark. Cancelled. Close, almost. Oh shit, I was adjacent. Fuck. Close or cancelled? Oh great. Oh no. Whatever will I do? A bunch of people who don't watch my videos don't watch me on Twitter will cancel me. Oh no. I better go cry and jerk off in the corner until I feel better. I learned Filipino in school, but I'm more fluent in Bisaya and I don't know. Okay. I was close though. I was close. Oh goodness. Right. And of course, let's go. Hey, wait. Petite Lunaloo, thank you for 4 months. Damn, 4 months already. I think I've been here for much longer, but time tends to fly when you're having fun. Well, it's the way it goes. Sometimes this shit happens. You know, it's a thing. It's a thing. But you know, I like to think that I devote a tiny bit of portion. I like to devote a tiny portion of my brain to, like, you know, Netherlings. And Blue Rose, thank you for the 1 month. Yippee, 1 month. I've been in this club since forever. Much love to you in the Netherlands. Thank you very much, darling. And let's go Sangwoo's Ashes as well. Thank you for the Nether Stair. Cheers, Sangwoo's Ashes. And Clara as well. Clara, welcome to the Netherbrand. Looking very good. Welcome aboard. And Resounding Rise. I'm not foolish enough to think there's anything I could stump you with. So, bites you. Just immediately. That's Netherling behavior. It's like, it seems the Incubus has beaten us this time. We only have one recourse left. We need to bite him. It seems the Incubus has us on the verge of defeat. We must do the gentlemanly option here. We must abide by the rules of engagement. We are cornered, henceforth we must bite his face. We could lose with grace, but I would rather bite him. Just starts chewing. Om nom nom. 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 Like and Leah. The accuracy is wild, Dio. I wonder what he remembers about me. Oh wait. Bitch, you know me. What the bitch, don't play this. Bitch, you literally designed the 2.0. I can't with these artists. I can't. What do we... Honey. This one's like, oh, he does a... Designs the 2.0 outfit concept art. He doesn't remember me. Honey. And Anonymous, thank you very, very much for the dono. Hey, gonna continue to enjoy Silent Hill F. Remember, a Netherling is a Netherling. Fuck yeah, Netherling is a Netherling. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's fucking go. And Lucifer as well. What's your first impression of me? I'm curious. I think you're fucking adorable. I think you're someone who is looking to get into the Netherlings and who'd been like gently guided in. And like, I think you were a little bit like nervous or shy about interacting with like, you know, like a group like the Netherlings for the first time, but they've been so like positive. Like, it's one of those ones where it's like you're a testament to like Netherlings being very kind to people who are new and encouraging them in gently. And I think that like, the fact you felt comfortable enough to come here and like get involved with the community for like the first time is like something that I'm a little bit proud of as well, you know? Because like the fact that the Netherlings are like, you know, like so active and so positive is like adorable. It's fantastic. Tee-hee. Tee-hee-hee. Tee-hee-hee. See? And hey, ooh, tied with us. Thank you for the 10 months. Yay, 10 months. Happy to be a Netherling. Damn straight. Netherlings are the fucking sweetest. Look at these little, look at the little jellies on my shoulder. Look at them. They're so perfect. Look, how? I want to get to the point where no matter what size the club ever scales up to, I can still do this exact same thing with as many Netherlings as possible. You know? Like, I want to get to that point where I can still do it with as many Netherlings as possible, where I can still be like, this is how I psychotically know you. This is how I psychotically know you. This is when you turned up in the club. And let's see the heart. First off, bunnies are innocent. His shirt was open. He was absolutely ripped while drinking coffee. I mean, don't get me wrong, but if that bunny was innocent before I got my hands on him, he certainly wasn't going to be innocent after. And I've been here since debut. I gave you the run on your debut at the end, and you thanked me on your second stream. Oh, darling, thank you. No, I knew you'd been here like since the start. Like, but hell, it's hard to believe that like first or second ever stream that anyone would stick around from like first or second ever stream. Oh goodness gracious me. But like it's very cute. Like it makes me very happy. And Tidewither, thank you for the 10 gifted members as well. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of loving the new emotes as well. Thank you, Tidewither. Honestly, the emotes have made me so happy. I'm such a stupid gooey mess with the new emotes because they're so pretty. They're like, look at them, they're fucking adorable. Like the little and like the little like nether sleep. I like the nether sleep. It's such a cute one for someone going lurking. It's like the little lurker emote, you know? It's that. My days, my days. My bonk damn Incubus. I'll fight you. I don't really love it. I love your vibes. Why, thank you, darling. Thank you, and Pez, thank you for the super. You scare me now. I only remembered milestones I was there for. You getting your house, for example, not the specific month I started watching you to the dot. You're insane. I'm sorry. Your brain felt too different for me. I think it's because of the fact that, like, I used to have to remember, like, a ton of lines for acting stuff. So, like, you know, all of Shakespeare's, like, soliloquies, or, like, you know, or, like, all of, like, Hamlet's monologue, you know? Like, it's kind of a thing that, like, you have to, like, be able to memorize it, right? And, like, familiarity is the way I memorize it, right? So, like, if we were, like, let's go Shakespeare's 12th sonnet off the top of my head, because I've done that one before. When I do count the clock that tells the time and see brave day sunk into hideous night, when I behold the violet past prime and sable that curls all silvered o'er with white, when the lofty trees barren of leaves, from erst did canopy the herd, and summer's green or gilded up in sheaths, and from born in the beer with white and bristling beard, then of thy beauty do I question make, since such sweets and beauties do themselves ever forsake, and die as fast as they do see others grow. Nothing against time's scythe can make defense, save breed to brave him when he take thee hence. Boom. See? You just gotta, it's that, you know? I'm gay, whoa! It's just being able to, like, whip those out. You gotta whip them out. See? Adina, I checked. I got gifted in your 3D, I think. Teehee, and I love being here every day. Mwah to the jellies and Zanny. Thank you for being here. Why, thank you, darling. Thank you very, very much. And heck yeah, no, I'm really, really glad. I'm glad you like it here, and I'm glad that it's comfy for you. And yeah, I hope you guys realize just how much you're appreciated by me. You really are. Like, hell, if this ain't proof how much I appreciate you guys, I don't know. If this ain't proof, then, like, how... I don't know another way I can show you guys just how much I appreciate all of you. You know? Like, this is me doing some crazy stuff. That's what... Thank you for the bonk. Thank you for the nether bonk. Steel chair him. Steel chair the Incubus. But, oh, what was the art that was done? It was the cute art that was like, teehee, oh, I love Zanny. And then it's like the netherling with, like, all buffed out with, like, the kind of, like, dark, like, shadows over their face being like, blunt force trauma to the cranium will continue until father behaves. The blunt force trauma to the cranium will continue until father behaves. That one was good. I've got it saved. It's so cute. Netherling sweet and cute, but also violent and bitey. Yeah, see? And it's like holding the chair and there's just blood around the chair. Oh, good. I feel like Netherlings have that energy where, like, when we do our little, like, when we do our little playful violence, right? It's always like, oh, we can beat Zanny up, but we can't beat him up too bad because if he dies, then we're stuck without him. And we don't want to be stuck without him. We need him. But, like, sometimes he really needs a smack. Sometimes he really needs a little bit of a beating. Like, let's get close, but not get so close that he dies. And Tired Wither as well. Thank you for the 5 gifted members, Tired Wither, and a big mwah to you, you big cutie. How goes? Oh, goodness gracious me. And of course, Rox as well. Rox Freeze, thank you very, very much for the gift, for the support. Thank you, darling. Huge love to you, you little liquid cat of the back rooms. Shadow Aisha, I still remember your pre-debut and the short of Motherbrand finding your social, Teehee. Didn't you comment on that? I swear you commented on that. Sometimes, not gonna lie, sometimes I do go back to my pre-debut shorts and I look at them and I see how many Netherlings commented on like my pre-debut shorts that are like still here now, almost 2 years later, and still like super active on all of the on like all of the stuff that we do together. And it's really, really cool because like, I don't know, like it's almost like Netherlings are just so into stuff and they're so passionate, and like I feel like it's reciprocated. It's always reciprocated between us. And Devil-chan as well. Welcome to the Netherbrand. Welcome aboard, Devil-chan. Let's go. Get on here, sweetie. And Pez as well, Pez. Thank you for the super. Memory does the craziest things. I remember all the lyrics to my fave bands, so I guess I can't blame you. Also, I recognize people in chat too. I'd never clocked the month they started chatting. That's crazy, but I get you, kinda, I guess. My days, my days. Hell yeah. And 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, me? You were here super early. Okay, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 was here super early. 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 was here insanely early. I know you were here insanely early because you're one of the ones where you're just like in the furniture. Like I turned up to the club and you were just already in it, you know? I'm talking like early month, like 1 or 2, like that sort of way. Like, you know, it's that. Like hella early. Like, I just remember that you're like a giant fucking sweetie. That's it. Like that, like, I just, like, what can I say? Like, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, you've always been very sweet whenever you're in chat, and it's just like, teehee, you know? It's very sweet. And just like, I don't know, I think it's consistent. It's like the consistency and like the giving of the warm fuzzies, I suppose. It's very sweet, you know? I wish I could comment on stuff, but I don't know what to say, and I don't comment on anything. Honestly, just like saying anything is just always appreciated. Like, just be like, oh, tomatoes, ha, you know? Hey guys, bottled water. Right? And 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, a big love to you, teehee. Oh, right back at you, darling. Mwah! Size. Oh, goodness gracious me. And Red Rabbit, what's up, Red Rabbit? Now I'm curious, but either way, you're stuck with me. No, oh goodness. I think I saw you first turn up during a House Flipper stream. Yeah, it was one of the original House Flipper streams that I did that you like rocked up. I remember it was the one where we were doing the rundown place where like I was complaining about the wood and that I needed to like change all of the wood colors because like it was all scuffed up, and like I was saying that the wood colors were really ugly and didn't match the drapes. And that was when I think you rocked in during the House Flipper stream. And my days, I actually sound psychotic. Fucking hell, I sound psychotic. I gotta stop because y'all are gonna think I'm insane. Wait, this is gonna look like, oh yeah, this is when everyone was like, oh, we realized Zander was either built he's like, oh, he's either the chosen one or he's insane. I'm not quite sure which is which, bruh. That's wild. Oh, goodness gracious me. Is it... Think we know, buddy. Insane? I've been lurking since Palworld. Fucking hell, Palworld. What a fucking game that was. And Spades, Alice's beloved. I'm more curious, what random shit you happen to remember about me? Prove thine status. What? Jingle. What the fuck? Prove thine status. Bruh. Prove thine You literally have jewelry that you sent me in the big box of netherbranded like things. The box of netherling things. That's like a thing. You guys know that whenever you send me like little pieces of jewelry or something like that, whether it's like a little bracelet or like some beads or something, they always go in like my jewelry box, and I always like rotate out wearing it. Like, you guys know that, right? Like, everything that you guys have sent, like, I know some of you have sent me like cute little beads and stuff like that. And like, you know, it all goes in the box. It all goes, and like I wear it. I was wearing the tiger's eye bracelet yesterday. That someone made for me. I was wearing the what was I wearing before that? I was wearing the little it was sent for my birthday. It was the Sanrio ring, the ring that had Kuromi on it. I had that, the little Kuromi ring on the day before. Hell. Oopsie. Oopsie. Yeah, no. And 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, thank you for the 12 months. I wonder. I don't even remember. I don't even remember. I don't even remember. The tiger's eye one would be hee right back at you. No, there's actually a second tiger's eye one. So I got one tiger's eye one from you, and then I got a tiger's eye one, which is like tinier beads, like the little tiny baby beads, which is like long, you know. I got the little, like, I got two. Don't worry, I rotate them out. I try and make sure, you know. You know, silly little Incubus. God, now you're making me shy. I feel like at the start I was super shy, and now this I'm just the typical me. You cracked the shell very early on, and I'm happy for that. I think people are always very quick to be their real selves when they feel comforted and supported. I think that's like a really big thing, because it's difficult to feel comforted and supported in like a space which doesn't feel nurturing, you know. And I always like to think that like being nurturing is like the backbone of what you can sort of do as someone who creates, is a creator, you know. It's kind of a huge thing, and I think that being able to provide like a nurturing environment, somewhere that's really sweet and supportive for your netherlings, is like, it's very basic, and I think that it's one of the most important things that's like possible to be done. It's very good, and I can't like praise it enough. It's like a great situation, a positive time. Like it's very, very like nice, and you know, I think it's just like at that point where it's something I really enjoy doing. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah. Goodness. Yeah. And Ramen Cat as well. Ramen Cat. So I just checked. My first mention was in March 2023. So before you started kissing the other purple, I do remember watching a Minecraft stream first. That was probably all the way back, like early on. Like I'm guessing March 2024. So that would have been like right after. That was when I was doing Coffee Date Minecraft. Oh god. Before I'd mastered the art of yapping, I was doing Coffee Date Minecraft, which is wild dio. Like actually fucking crazy. Coffee Date Minecraft is like was such a bad idea at the time. But you know what? Looking back, like it was what it was. Now Coffee Date's like a thing that stands entirely on its own, and it's fantastic. And Jules, I know I'm not old, but I want to play too. I don't remember my first stream though. I just suddenly showed up here. I think it was House Flipper as well. House Flipper 1, if I remember right. Although before that, you were super into At Dead of Night. You were like super duper into At Dead of Night. Like ridiculously into At Dead of Night. I think it was called Coffee Talk originally. Yeah, it was called like Coffee Talk because I didn't want to like call them like coffee dates, because like, so I was so adverse to calling them coffee dates at first, and like because like at the same time I was like okay, so I was like so adverse because like I'd been like pushed to be like super like redonkulously sexualized early on, and like I was like, I don't want to. I was like I'm like, you know, I'm like, what the fuck, and I was like, I wanted to like scur away from that. And like it's really, really interesting. Like I don't know, it's very, it was oh god, oh my days. Sorry, I'm losing my fucking mind here. But yeah, no, like, but yeah, no, and then like I got more comfortable with it, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just take this thing and make it my own. And like I think that's like I've always been kind of about like now taking stuff and making it my own. Excuse me, I'm gonna like bite a bit of chocolate really quickly. Excuse me. Sorry. Motherbrand bought me a chocolate frog, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to up my calories, so a little bit of chocolate goes a long way. Mogu mogu, right? That was so aggressively bearish. Yeah, right. Can we have some? Sure. I'm not going to be able to finish it on my own. Be careful, though. It's 75 grams of sugar in the whole thing. Like, it's incredibly decadent. Like 70... Like, I kid you not. This one thing is 75 grams of sugar. And, like... 75 grams of sugar and, like, 750 calories. That's like a whole lot. That's like a third of what you can eat in a day. Like, it's ridiculous. 75 grams of sugar in it. Right? Right? I'd rather just open one of the little bottles of Prosecco that I have. Oh, they are so dense. You could bludgeon someone to death with it. Ooh. An LU. Value. Okay, what do you know about this lurkling? If anything, you've stayed under my radar. You've somehow stayed under my radar. Interesting, interesting. Well... Now I'm gonna have to keep an eye on you. I don't like the idea of you getting cocky. I don't like you getting cocky. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on you, lurkling. All right, Value. You're on the list. Oh goodness. And Kick 16 Kitty 4. For your archive, Cutie's doing Shakespeare does it for me. To die, to sleep perchance a dream. But in that sleep of death, what dreams may come? For whence we have shuffled off this morsel coil. To die, to sleep perchance to dream. And Celestia, thank you for the super. You called me pregnant the first time I'm here. I'm not. And I still wonder why I chose to stay till now. I hate you. Mwah. Bye. You don't hate me. You adore me. Mwah. And T-Lord as well, T-Lord. Every time I work on ceramics and clay, it always reminds me of when I first met you. Now I'm here, locked in the club. Help. It's been years. I don't want to leave. I'm stuck. I'm staying here forever. And Philly as well. I won't play the Do You Know Me game. We both know you know too much. We both know. Philly, thank you, darling. And Vintage Lunatic as well. I can remember the first stream I made myself known, but what was the first one my mom showed up in? Was it the Valentine's Day stream? I don't know. Believe it or not, I don't remember your mom. I don't remember your mom. You've got me on that one. Believe it or not, romancing you guys as parents is not quite on the menu. I still mess with that, you know? But still, it's kind of cute. Oh, goodness. Pez as well, Pez. This is just to appreciate you. My bad for getting sappy. You paved the way, and yes, you deviate from the norm, but most people here appreciate you just for that. You're one of the safest places I've ever found online as an adult. Sorry, I'm bad with words. Don't apologize. No, I deviate from... No, I think that, to put it like in a really simple way, I deviated from the norm because I felt like the norm didn't accept me, you know? I felt like the norm didn't accept me. So then my brain kind of pivoted and went, well, fuck it. If the norm doesn't want me, then I don't want it. You know, there was like an earnest attempt. And then I was like, I'm going to turn my back on this. And I'm going to turn my back on doing things the way that is accepted and is the norm. And like some time passed and then I had to make some really like big, difficult decisions. And, you know, it kind of was just a thing where it was, I've turned my back on the norm, but now I have to turn my back on like anyone and anything that is going to try and reject me for deviating from the norm. So I had to like, you know, I had to push in a lot of ways, and I had to like turn my back on a lot of on those things. However, you know, now we've kind of, I think it was the best thing I did. It was hard, but like it's definitely the best thing I ever did. And I think making that conscious choice to like say, if that's a situation that doesn't want me, then that's a situation that I don't want in return, you know? And I think deviating from the norm is like the best thing you can do, you know? I think it really is. There's no point in trying to fit in if standing out is what you were, if standing out is how things are by default, you know? You can never, like, you're never going to be able to fit into that you know, round hole. You're never going to be able to sand all of your edges off if you're a square. You're never going to be able to like make yourself into a shape that you're not. Yeah, sure, you can fuck yourself up, end up with some crooked edges, you know, maybe crack the center of whatever you are, you know, the wood. Maybe you'll turn around and like, you know, mess yourself up a little bit, but there's no point. You might as well just like dive on in. Have you already finished the game? Or are you starting? We're just starting. Oh, bloody hell, I yapped for an hour. Oh, God, I yapped for an hour. Oh, that was powerful. Oh, that was some powerful yappage. That was insanely powerful yappage. There is no yappage to be found. Oh, on my witness, there is... The power of yap compels me. The power of yap compels me. My days. Find me another yapper that can fucking compete with me. Find me a yapper. You know what? You guys want to see some live yaoi on stream? Some hardcore live sweaty yaoi on stream? Find me another guy who can yap as strong as I can. Find me my yap equal. Put us in a ring together, okay? Just do it. Shove us together and you'll see what happens. You'll get it to use the Neddling BL emote as much as you can, right? The power of yap. I can think of some potentials. Damn straight you can. The BL books immediately come out. Oh, goodness. My days. Find me my partner. An A value. Actually, I sent a Menchie milestone from a gifted a few days ago, so I was expecting to at least remember that, but I guess not. Teehee, lucky me. Okay, you got the ad as well, though. Okay, you got a bonus. You got a bonus advantage. Don't you try and me. You're added to the list now. That's it. You just made the list. You're on the list. You just made the list. You just made the list. Get to the list. You're on the list. You just made the list. You just made the list. You made the list. There. I literally have only audio on. What the fuck am I hearing? Wait, which list? That's for me to know and you to find out, buddy. That's for me to know and you to find out. Okay? It's the list of Netherlings that need to get taped to the fucking wall. What list and what do we do to get in there? We're gonna tape you to the fucking wall. I'm gonna tape you to the wall. And Sky, thank you for the 9 months. Tee-hee. Nar, I'm running. Nar. Are you Santa? No. You see, no, I'm not Santa. People get it mixed up a few times. So there are two main differences. Okay, so people often misplace the N in Santa. No, I'm the other guy. Okay, Satan. And the other difference is Santa only comes once a year. Yeah, I killed it. Okay, buddy. Yeah. My word. Get this guy. Look at this guy. And Realm, what a Realm. Out cold in the club. You already have a brilliant memory, but here's a reminder to see if you've this is a reminder that you've worked really fucking hard and we see it. You deserve the best, you two jellies. Oh, hell yeah. Mwah. And thank you, Rom. Thank you. No, it's wonderful. I feel like, yeah, I'm going to keep working hard. There's still more stuff to come. There's still more stuff coming. Actually, there's a lot more coming in the next sort of like month, not just in Halloween, but beyond as well. Yeah, there's a lot more coming. I think the way the years are going to be sort of like made up now, because I'm not going to turn around and say that like I'm not going to turn around and like hide the fact that like I am on for like at least a third year now. So it's probably going to be that the first 6 months of the year from now on are going to be very much like, you know, birthday and like kind of new stuff and like little like polish things. And then the second 6 months of the year are probably going to be more project intensive, and you probably will get those projects towards like the end of the year. I think that's probably the way I'm going to split the year from now on, where there's going to be sort of like the first 6 months, which are like very like, you know, Ink Your Birthday focused and like those little things that are kind of attached. And hopefully, if like, you know, corporate gods willing, more merchandise, I would love to see like more Vanny merch stuff out. Because like, you guys know me. When I get the opportunity to like design merch outfits and put together outfits, I fucking like go berserk with it. I go berserk with it. The winter merch outfit, the winter fit, I loved getting to design that and like submit everything to the actual like artists. That was fantastic. And then like the summer, I think the summer and the winter are my two favorite things that I've like had a hand in like designing, which is really cool. Really, really cool. It's definitely there. Is there a theme you'd love as a merch line? Oh god. Okay. How do I put this? Let me find. I'm gonna Google the right terminology for this, because here we go. How did it know on my recommended? How do I? It's okay. It's a song from the 1960s, right? It's okay. It's a song from the 1960s that I would love to kind of like take the stylistic interpretation of and see it turned into a potential line of merch. So there's a song by the Moody Blues from the 1960s called Nights in White Satin. And the idea was, the kind of like idea is, it's the almost idea of I want you to love me. And it was the idea of like, it's like the feeling, because the song came from like the guy's girlfriend, the writer's girlfriend, who gifted him like satin bed sheets. And like, it's very like soft and close and intimate, but also the idea of being very like exotic and at the same time very like kind of sexy. So that's kind of the thing. So I definitely want to like, I'd love to like see that, you know. When are we playing the game? When I feel like it. I'm tired with her. It felt like I'd been here for a while. I don't really remember the first time I chatted, but I will continue to support you. Oh, thank you, Tired with her. Take a mwah while you can. All right. Thank you, darling. Oh goodness, thank you, Tired with her. But no, I'd love something that was a bit more sensual, because like the idea of like, I want something that's like on the sensual and more like sensual and sexuality side. Mainly because of the fact that, again, I will continue my campaign to make sure that like guys can get as lewd VTuber merch as our counterparts. That's probably like the best way I can sum it up. I want it to be like in that direction where we're able to get the same kind of like sensual like design and like kind of feeling for it, you know? I'd say that's the direction I kind of want to go with, you know? I think that would be really good. Victoria's Secret collab went. Tell me I would not slay Victoria's Secret. I'm just saying, right? Tell me, but I'm saying Victoria's Secret Angels would need to add a devil to their lineup. If I could, I would. My days, I could picture it. Okay? I'm sorry. Like, I mean, we've got an angel on brand now as well, so my days. You did push the envelope with the Zanny boxes. True. The strut. I do like the little angel show. Right? Zander Netherbrand, my favorite Victoria's Secret angel. Oh, goodness. You most definitely could. Right? I don't know. I would love it. And Wee Wee Kiwi as well. You deserve to be spoiled rotten. Mwah! Well, mwah! Right back at you, Wee Wee Kiwi. Thank you, darling. Thank you very, very much. No, I think that the direction I want to go in is definitely one where, like, it's, I want to take the idea of, like, because I feel like male VTubing tends to hide from the idea of sensuality because the fact that, like, it's a vulnerable thing. And I think that inherently people, okay, forgive me for going down this route, but I think that there's an inherent idea in society that men are meant to avoid being sensual because of it could be seen as like a form of intimacy, and intimacy can be seen as a form of weakness. But at the same time, I think that within VTubing, I think that in order to be able to get the certain like types of like merchandise and certain types of like promotional materials and like images and stuff like that, that like, you know, again, our counterparts have, I would love to, again, like explore that more. And I think that like when it's done, it's exactly brilliant point, right? Like exactly, that's actually a very based answer. You must look very Sigma and have plus 1000 aura. Exactly, right? And I think that like when it is done in that way, it's always written off as being fan service, which is a very it's a bit of a cop-out answer in my opinion. I think reducing those types of things down to sound fan service is like a bit of a cop-out, because it's the equivalent of saying like, oh, I'm going to do this, but we're doing this in a non-serious way, and we're making it kind of a catch-22 of like, yeah, but we're going to acknowledge it's fan service throughout, so whenever anyone tries to earnestly engage with it, it's always able to be laughed off as fan service, right? But I would love to get to a point where something like that, from like a male perspective, could be like earnestly engaged with by people, and like treated with a level of like seriousness, and like the idea that it's something that can be invested into from an audience point of view. It's something where like someone can like actually feel themselves kind of enjoying that suspension of disbelief and like feel connected to this level of like sensuality and like intimacy, which is you know, something that I'm very like, you know, I very much am about. All right. That was like a very deep thing. I normally save those little deep talks for the end of stream where I talk about like psychology and sexuality, which is crazy. But speaking of psychology and sexuality, there will be a very long deep dive at the end of this stream as we go into Silent Hill F. Because of the fact that we're going to be exploring a lot of the core themes, we are going to be doing his analysis at the end of this stream. And hell, what we'll do is we will get Silent Hill F booted up in the background, and then we'll finish this fucking game. Let's go. I think there's about 3 hours left of Silent Hill F, and go from there. Damn, I was outside. I could hear it on my earbuds, and the phone was inside. Sorry, that's just apologies. Your Incubus is so opinionated. Brackets, he's not sorry. Brackets, he will do it again. Brackets, you can't stop him if you tried. Brackets, he will only fake being sorry until it gets him what he wants. Guys, I'm like a VTuber. I'm sorry until I get what I want from you. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Fuck. Oh, goodness. Brackets, I love him for being opinionated. Brackets, he might get cancelled someday. Brackets, I'm scared. You have to care that much about the opinions of others in order to get cancelled. Like, All right, come on. Let's get over to Silent Hill F. Come on, darling. Come on. Let's get you home. Let's get you home. Oh, goodness. All right. Here we go. Welcome back, darling. Let's get on in here. Having a base though, she is so hard. Hi, VOD gang. Hi, VOD gang. You might be noticing that we went a little longer than normal on the old 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. That's because I felt like being a base little king today. All right, everyone. So we are back in the Netherworld. So far, we are trying to get our way out of here and hopefully find a way back home. I don't know about you guys, but like, I'm feeling a little nervy. I believe there was a little clue over here as well. The black bird wishes to take the white bird. The white bird wishes to resist. The fox brings along his followers in triumph. He notices the two birds in conflict. So, the fox brings along his followers in triumph. He notices the two in conflict. There seems to be two there. The fox there. Blackbird wishes to take the white bird. So, I'm guessing that this is the blackbird here. The white bird would go... Oh, wait, no. The other way around. Other way around. Sorry, I thought that bird was black. Here we go. The black bird wishes to take the white bird. The white bird wishes to resist the fox. We don't have a fox, do we? Is there another one of these little fox pins? Prove your intent with the crests. Three crests. Okay. Show what lies deep within your heart. Let the line of foxes guide you. Offer the crests and lay bare your soul. All right. The 3 crests. So, we've got 2 out of the 3 crests. We need to find the 3rd one, which would probably be the fox. We'll leave those 2 there for now while we go on a hunt for the others. We are in the unknown area, so we don't have a map yet. But I'm hoping we can maybe track one down. All right, easy enough. All right. We got to find that last little fox badge. Ooh, Inari sushi, nice. No room for it yet, so we'll just leave it for now. We'll see if we can maybe get injured in a fight or something like that and see what happens. Oh, hello. I think we've been in here before, but it might be worth checking just for another one of those badges. And hey, Rachel Farmer, welcome to the Netherbrand, darling. Get in here, get comfy, and get cozy. Whoop, marionette! Huh. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, did we catch them? Ooh. Might be a good idea for me to back off. I'm having to remember the controls really quickly. I'm trying to remember how we fight. Give me a second. I need to remember how combat works. All right. Decent start. Oh, let's crush these souls while we can. We don't need them coming back now, do we? Go, Zanny, go. Go, Zanny, go. Go, Zanny, go. Go, Zanny, go. All right. You're alive, right? No, you're not. I thought you were alive and trying to fuck with me. Alright. Maybe through here? Unless this is... It's one room. It's a square. Okay, we must have already got the badge from here, so... We'll have to wait and see. I would have loved a map of this location. I think I remember mentioning last time when we were hunting for the badge that I would have loved a map of this location. We've definitely already done this room. Oh, it's sealed with talismans. All right. I think that's 2 out of 3. Struggles related, I always forget the controls. Right? I feel like I play so many games in a week now for everyone that, like, forgetting the controls a little bit is kind of inevitable, you know? Unmapped areas are always a struggle. They are. They are. Whoa! There's 2. Good. Oh, camera, don't do this to me. Oh, fuck them. Fuck them. I don't want to deal with them both. We'll just frenzy them. I can frenzy them. That's fine. It's fine. I did not want to deal with them. You could not paid me to deal with those. All right. I don't think the other talisman is in here. That's 2 rooms down. I feel like if it was in here, we would have spotted it by now. Okay. Get him, Hinako. Hinako's got this. She's good. She's good. She's ready to go. With her big, scary wolf arm and hot, branded, burning thing burnt into her back. Strict mother's letter. I have good news, indeed. Good news. 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 is always accompanied by the news of someone else's death. Your father and that woman he kept as a pet have both gotten sick and died. And now your grandfather, the head of the house, has invited you to the 𝓂𝓸𝓾 residence to make you successor. It's a pity that I couldn't reacquaint you with your father, but at least I was able to make you successor to the 𝓂𝓸𝓾 lineage. Yes. Yes. Oopsie. Foxman is hot, but my days is he terrible. There used to be nothing I hated more in the world than being forced to live as a proper girl. But when I think of you, I start wondering if maybe, just maybe, there was a reason I was born a girl. I hope these feelings will reach you, like dandelion seeds carried in the wind. I feel so bad for, like... I feel so bad that people are stuck in this time period, you know? Mandate of the clan. A living sacrifice shall be offered every 8 years, for nothing else can quell the wrath which dwells within the waters deep. She shall be the stars and is beloved by fate. Let it be known that only the most suitable sacrifice shall quench the being's vicious thirst. The duty of finding a sacrifice shall fall upon the head of this house. They usually want virgin sacrifices when they say that. I say that as a demon, but like, usually when they say only the most suitable, it's because they want virgins. Just saying, even among demons, those guys that specifically request it, we kind of side-eye them a little bit, you know? Like even among us, we kind of side-eye them just a little bit. It's kind of the one where we get the same kind of side-eye, where it's like, you know, inappropriate age gap relationships. It's that kind of thing. We give it like that kind of side-eye. Anything else in here? No more talismans or crests? No. No. It's weird. I thought maybe the wolf would have something. Or not the wolf, the fox would have something. Sorry. So I'm thinking through here? No, was it through here? Where did we come in from? I think we came in from this door. Did we walk straight across, or did we turn... I'm going to check this door. But I really don't want to... No, don't walk through. Don't walk through. No. Oh, no. Go back. Oh, you fucking bitch. Oh, I hate you. Oh, I hate your bitch ass. Oh, I hate you. Oh, I hate you so much. Oh, I hate you. 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 I hate going... I'm so fucking lost. All right, we do the fight again. Oh, I was hoping that, like... I was hoping and praying that, like, we wouldn't end up in the same room again. Oh. Alright. So it's not that... I really wish we had a map for this segment. I wish we had a map for this segment so bad. Because we can end up in the same room to have to redo encounters if we don't... Because the room looks the same. Alright. So that room, no go. How can we remember that one is where we don't go? I don't know. What's like an identifier of the door? The one with the blood splash on the left. That decal. You know what? We'll leave that open and have the divine water there. So the door next to the divine water we don't go through. What about this one? Oh, the fuck? Oh, oh, hello! Hello? Well, I guess it's time to kill something. Okay, here we go. Oh, you know what? Let's just try and get some more damage out while we can. I definitely want to just hammer damage. What is that? The obligation to bear children and nurture them. The idea of a forced obligation to nurture and bear children. Give me a break. Give me a break. We're killing this thing. Come on. Here we go. Here we go, Netherlings. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yep. I can't help but feel sad for them, even if they are a pain in the ass. I think that's just a big part of it, you know? You can't help but feel sympathy for the monsters you fight because of the fact that they're very realistic, you know, they're ideas based in reality. Junko? Sister! Wait, what? I wish to speak to Hinako for just a moment. May I? Of course. Did you kill it? Is it gone? Yes. Is it gone? No, it's not. What do you... I see.
But today only, this will be our little secret. But if it happens to remain alive even after today, as your sister, I'll kill you if I must. Shall I give you a bit more time? Oh. Thank you, truly. Did you have a good discussion? Yes. Then we should press on. So, our sister is playing the part of a woman that's already fulfilled her quote-unquote obligation to marry into another clan and increase our own family's power, right? That's what I get. She's wearing a different mask. She's wearing a bird mask where we wear a fox mask. And, you know, she was married off to another creature, right? The fox crest, there we go. So, our sister is a woman who plays her part, or, you know, has now become nothing but her role, right? Because she's married to a Tengu, exactly, right? And the Foxman is our quote-unquote, like, arranged marriage, you know? Ooh. Ooh. And Yenjiza. Jia, sorry. Yenjija. There we go. Happy 1 month, Mr. Netherbrand. Thank you for changing my life forever. Hey. Thank you for being phenomenal. Thank you for being here. Like, how do I put it? Thank you for being a lovely little netherling. And I appreciate all of it. My netherlings are phenomenal, each and every one. So thank you for being here, each and every one. Okay, are these the right spots? I think the fox is the one that's, like, out of alignment. Maybe. Let's take all of the medallions out and make sure we have all of them on hand. Do you think he has a grudge against her sister for leaving her? I don't know. I think the black bird wishes to take the white bird. The white bird wishes to resist. The fox brings along his followers. Okay. The black bird wishes to take the white bird. The white bird wishes to resist. Is there anyone here that looks like resistance? Who's trying to resist? Where in the mural does it look like one of the foxes? I thought it was these two. Like, the black bird wishes to take the white bird wishes to resist. Maybe I'll start with the fox. I'll work with the fox and work its way backwards. The fox brings along his followers in triumph. He notices not the two birds fighting. He notices not the two birds in conflict. So, I'm wondering if the fox would go in here. Oh, no. I'm wondering if the fox would go in here, because he brings along the followers in triumph. He notices not. But I guess the fox is there, kind of being transported kind of royally. I feel like these two would be the ones in conflict, because they look like they're fighting. The black bird wishes to take the white bird wishes to resist. So, would it be the white bird would go in there, and the black bird is this one at the back that's kind of standing there? Because it kind of looks like they're pushing and pulling. But maybe it could be the other way around, where this one's being pushed and the other one's being pulled, or that one's being pulled and the other one's being pushed, you know? It could be either way around. Or maybe this one isn't even in the carriage. Maybe it's the lantern on the side, or maybe it's... It could be the lantern on the side. I need to try and figure out the expressions here, because I struggle a little bit with the expressions in this, and like what's being told to me. Let's see if the journal has anything. Okay. Oh, that's showing... Oh. Are they just all here? So would it be fox? Is it showing us the answer in the book? Is it showing us the answer in the book, or is it, like, just showing us where it definitely isn't? As an example. Sometimes I wonder if the clues are clear in Japanese. That's what I sometimes think as well. Like, I think... part of me doesn't want to say it. Part of me feels like sometimes the clues are, like... Part of me thinks the clues might be easier in Japanese, and there's, like, an issue a bit with, like, the translation in regards to, like, the clues. Yeah, because, like, some of the puzzles I feel like are a little bit too, like, divorced from logic sometimes. Not to, like, again, this is, like, a very light criticism on my part, but it happens with translation all the time. But it feels like one of those times where, like, I'm not sure where to start with this puzzle. So it feels like I have to now lean into trial and error to, like, figure out where these three are. But the problem is you've got 3 variables on a wall with, like, a dozen slots to put them. So it becomes a bit of a, well, one of them, if I knew where one of them was correct, I could work with 2 variables. But now I know that it's, like, 3, it becomes a little bit too difficult to, like, get the nuance, if that makes sense. Because... Prove your intent with crest of 3. Let the line of foxes guide you. Offer crests and lay bare your soul. The black bird wishes to take the white bird. The white bird wishes to resist. The fox brings along his followers in triumph. He notices not the 2 birds in conflict. So, all I can think is there's a gold circle on the lamp at the top. So maybe one of them goes in the lamp. Well, I guess the fox would go there because he's not seeing what's down below. Or maybe the black bird wishes to take the white bird wishes to resist. I'm not sure where it would go. Like, is the white bird in a cage here? Is the black bird... there? Or is it that the... It feels so divorced. We might have to brute force it. Oh, bruh, I don't brute force. I just type in on Google the answer. I just type in on fucking Google the answer. I'm too old to sit here and brute force things, okay? I brute force by typing in on Google, right? Like, I'm too old to turn around and be like, oh, birds in conflict, foxes up each other's asses. Like, no, all right? If I want to see foxes fucking, I'll go on Fur Affinity, all right? I don't, like, God did not intend this shit, all right? Like, let's not play this fucking game, all right? Like, if I want to go in, I'll bang in Silent Hill F Fox Puzzle, all right? And go from there. Okay, like, Fox door puzzle, boom, right? That's so valid, bestie. Exactly. Exactly. So, see, relatable. Like, it's the little fox medallion puzzle. Brackets, I'm looking it up right now. Brackets, I'm looking up the answer to the door puzzle right now because I refuse to do this moon logic shit. Okay, so it's not even in there. It's in fox, white bird, black bird. Okay, boom. Got the answer. All right. Here we go. Fox. I was right with these 2 birds. White bird. Black bird. There we go. You are so real for that, right? Right? I'm not gonna sit here and brute force a thing. This is yours. Can we, like, trim the hair on our arm? Because not gonna lie, like, it's a bit unwieldy. Like, I just feel like the length is a bit erratic. I feel like we need to give that, like, a gradient.
Bro, I spilled rum everywhere. What is wrong with you? Wait, what did I say? What did I say this time? Now, shall we begin? Aye. Oh, we're getting married. This is the final rite. You've done well to come this far. It's because of you that I made it here. Soon all will be complete. Was that a vine boom? That might have been my elbow on the table. Oh, what the hell? Oh. Oh, parents dead. Your parents kind of blew up. They just wanted to blow up and act like they don't know nobody. Alright, let's get out of here. Where do we even go? Chase after the fog monster? Fog monster. Oh, there it is. Fog monster. Woof. Oh. Oh. Shit, what's good? Run. Ow. Ow. Let me... Bitch, let me recover. Bitch, let me finish my animation before you hit me again. I gotta let me finish my animation of getting hit before I get hit again. Oh, great, we gotta stab them more. I need a weapon. We don't have a weapon. Girl. Girl, what are you meant to do here? You don't have a weapon, girl. Girl. Pick up the fucking pipe. There we go. Thank you for the weapon. Oh, there it goes. 2, 3. Steady. Okay, Netherlings, we're just gonna chip this thing down. Very nice.
Ow. Ow, fucking bitch. Come on, just give me. Oh, come off. Your fucking animation was done. Your animation was so done. Knock that shit off. Oh, it's so difficult when it's got like 3 at once. Oh, fuck off, you cunt. Fuck off, you cunt. Fuck off, you cunt. Oh, I don't have anywhere to go. I'm getting fucking sandwiched. Okay, I need one of them gone. Okay, okay. Oh, I hate that attack. All right, come on. Please be dead. Fucking die already. Fucking die. What is with your gargantuan fucking health bar? What is with your gargantuan fucking health bar? There we go. Fuck me. My days. Okay, that thing's health bar was longer than fucking War and Peace. Oh. Are you done? Are you done, sir? Are you done? This is the first time you faced the multiple belly. No, weirdly not. It just seemed like it. I don't know. That one just could take way more damage than any of the others. Maybe it was just because we were using the basic pipe for like most of the fight. But like, nah, we fought that thing before. It's just that one was like, that one went for especially long. Oh, finally, the axe. All right. Drop a save while we can. Oh. We'll drop these. I hate them same. Oh, bitch, you stupid bitch, motherfucker. Bitch, 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 bitch. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. Bitch, fuck you. Fuck your stupid fucking fungus-covered face, you raggedy-ass bitch. Fuck you, bitch. Bitch, bitch. Alright, we're just gonna walk around these things. I'm not dealing with those. Ah, great. They turned into things. I think I can run. I think we can get away with running past, right? I think we can get away. There we go. Oh, fuck it. We need to go. We need to go. Let's just run down the hill.
ぶっ殺してやる
Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, getting down to the forest was like the... Oh, you bitch. Oh, do I have to deal with you? Alright, fine. Oh, come on. Okay, take another one of these pills. Come on, just give me something. There you go, just a little more. Stop hiding from me. Come on. Steady. Steady. Where's... There we go. Okay. Okay, dead. I like the axe. Hi, what is that thing? The concept of childbirth and being forced to raise a family.
嫌だもう嫌私の町を返して
The concept of childbirth and being forced to raise a family you don't want. You know? Just the regular things. In the words of Cyndi Lauper, girls just want to have fun. Yes! Oh, girls just wanna have fun. Just wanna, they just wanna. They just wanna, they just wanna. Zander. That's true though. See? They just wanna, they just wanna.
苦しみながら死ね
When the working day is done, oh girls, they wanna have fun. Fuck. Naming my future child Fun. Oh, after the band that did the tonight we are young. Yeah, brilliant. Love that. Love you naming your child after that. I didn't realize you were such a huge fan. Go, give me a go. Oh, that was awful. Yeah, I got stuck in I got stuck in the animations for that. I got stuck in the damage animations. There we go. Alright. Nope, that's fine. Oh, not another one. Oh, come on. Oh, why am I missing everything? Nope. Come on, just give me a fucking break. Back up, back up, back up, back up. There we go. Okay, good, good, good. All right, here we go. I really don't want to deal with them. I hate your babies. I hate your babies. You know what? I'm gonna say it. Your babies are ugly as fuck. Your babies are ugly. Your babies are hella ugly. Yeah, I said it. Make an issue about it if you want. It's not going to change the fact your babies are ugly. Hate me for saying it. The bloodline should end with you. Okay. Here we go. The best thing you could do for society is cease the progeneration of your bloodline. There we go. Stab, stab, stab! Unacceptable! The bloodline ends here. The knife seems more intuitive. The knife is lighter. I like the knife. The knife is probably my, like, favorite weapon, I think. Because it also takes out the creepy old uncles in, like, 2 hits. Go. Oh. What are you? I guess you're me. Oh, you're me! Because you've got the arm. You're me. Father. Father. The wedding outfit, the arm, the missing face, it's us. I suspected this would happen. Junko, please. What you're doing is incredibly rude, but then you should already know that by now. Kill her. Kill her. Do it. No, 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 no. It's us. This is for your own good. Now die. Oh. The path of self-preservation. I refuse. She truly is a vision? Fine feathers make fine birds. You are ill fit for this clan. Welcome me, find peace in the days ahead. Mother-in-law? Husband! 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 Fox husband! 'Tis I, Zander Netherbrand. Oh, the hall from the beginning.
Okay. What is going on here? I mean, marriage, of course, but... the symbolism. Pair of horns. Or antlers. Is our arm? No! No, not the flowers! Shit, no! Oh no. Oh, we became... his faceless bride. And we've got... Oh!
それではお別れを
We
あなたが幸せをつかんでくれることを
we were a shadow, we weren't ever real. That was the real us the whole time. We killed the part of ourselves that had that level of wanting to be something else. That, like,
こっちが
girlhood innocence. Well, we are that monster. This is just how we see ourselves. Oh, oh, doll! It's the doll! Don't go that way. Oh, shit! Here. She's out of position. Hit her. Okay, that's fine. We just traded health. Here we go. One bit of health. 2 bit of health. Don't go that way.
私の邪魔
Do not get in my way.
しないで
I want us to be ourselves. The doll seems to want to stop her from growing up. I think the doll is a manifestation of, like,
our thoughts of like girlhood and innocence. Like the idea of like something before being a like quote unquote like grown woman, you know? It's something that like ties back to our past when we were a child and we were able to play freely without the idea of having like gendered roles necessarily like forced upon us. So it's the idea of like killing that innocent part of ourselves and ignoring that thing that tells us to remain kind of like spirited and free and instead just become a subservient wife. Because, you know, it's the idea of like, I think this plays really into the idea of the subservient wife where, you know, name, Shimizu Neko. That's us. Last seen wearing colored uniform, colored skirt, details of disappearance, left home, met with, wearing a...
そうよ。これは私の
This is my decision. I think that sums it up. I think that sums it up. This is my decision, but it's not really her decision. You know, to put it in a very like black and white context, Hinako in this instance is saying this is her decision, but it's not her decision. What's happened is, you know, to put it bluntly, like an older man has guided her essentially through the entire process, causing her to take and remove and cut out parts of herself to change her identity. So this version of Himiko now, yes, it's her decision, but it's her decision in the way that the person making this decision is not the same one that should be making the decision. It's the one where her decision making is somewhat compromised, you know? Because she's been manipulated by the idea of that like older man who has been able to like essentially like charm the innocent young girl into a very rushed marriage. You know, it's the naive small town girl being rushed into like a manipulative and controlling marriage by an older man. It's a story that's played out a million times and will probably play out a million more, you know? But that's the analysis time. You know it's going to be a big Zanalysis when we're bleeding into, like... when we're bleeding into Zanalysis stuff while here. New emotes are so good. Damn straight. It's more of our inner child trying to make pleas to us to be ourselves. You won't be able to see your father or mother anymore. I think the father-mother thing is an entirely other conversation as well. Because again, it's... young girl rushing into a bad marriage to escape a bad home. There's so many layers here. Here we go. She wouldn't have won no matter what. No, that was the thing. She was in a losing situation. Like... I think it's just the classic thing of, like... she had no options. Like, she had so few options. Like, what was she meant to do? You know? What was she meant to do? Get with... God. You know what? Zander's going to open a bottle of rosé when he does the analysis of this. He's going to start drinking the bottle of rosé because he's going to need it to go through this, because there are so many close to the vein topics that are going to be touched on this. And like, my days, he's going to need like someone to take the edge off when he starts going, her childhood best friend, once he hit puberty, began seeing her as a sexual object, but with a friend's personality overlaid to the top, disregarding her individuality and girlhood, and instead choosing to replace it with the idea of the almost, like, what's the word? Hypersexualized pixie dream girl. Like, my days. Like, manic pixie dream girl. Like, oh, there are like, oh, my fucking days. Like, oh, and it's gonna, family marrying her off to an older man because she's past her prime. Which, by the way, pre-18 is prime for getting betrothed. Pre-18. Let her have her first sip of wine before you're trying to marry her off to someone. My days, what is this? Discord? Soon as I go past 18, I'm gone past my sell-by date. Whoop. Whoop. Ow. Ow again. I think I might run past you, sir. You're giving me bad vibes. Oh. I think we need to get home. Yeah, we can get home. Preach, Zanny, preach. My doll, come on. You won't be able to stay as you are now. What's left of me? Like, what's actually left of me that's still me? Oh, come on. There we go. All right, here we go. Just... Okay. We're gonna try and divide and conquer here. Oh, fuck him. Oh, no, not a big one. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Nope. I just need you to give me some breathing room. Okay, we're gonna try and just let them whittle themselves down a little bit. Whoop. Whoop. Ow. Get him. Can we hit the soul siphon just to get some health? Oh, nice. Okay, we're gonna try. Yeah, I thought that would be what happened. Oh, fuck. There we go. There we go. Okay, okay. Give me the soul siphon. I've earned the soul siphon. Give me the soul siphon. I've earned it. Oh. Alright. We're okay. Listen to how lifeless her voice sounds now. Her voice just sounds so fucking lifeless. Like, it's like she's walking through the fucking mist, honestly. Like, she's completely in a daze. There's so little of her left. Like, I don't even know if her mind's completely her own at this point. Like, it's been twisted and warped by everything the Foxman has said and promised and done. Like, there's so little of her own oh, fuck me. Oh, no. This is... Yeah, that's home. Fuck. Hi. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. No. Why is the father the one looking down in shame? Oh, he knows what he did. Come on, dear, look at her. Yeah, yeah. Look at what you did, you prick. Even if you come back alone, don't expect to be let inside. Look at what you did. Oh, both our arms are... Oh. Deserved, but also... I accept. Oh. What a pathetic man. Her father's a pathetic man. He can't even take responsibility for what he did to his own daughter and what he inflicted upon her. Help Shimizu Hinako, please. But we're still alive and conscious somehow. Oh, we're not back to the beginning. Our outfit's still ripped. Which means that it's not just a time loop. Wait, it's a time loop, but is the doll? I'm beginning to have theories that the doll is the last vestige of our childhood innocence. And, like, it's creating copies of us within our own mind to act as the shadow self, to try and help the us in the physical world, maybe? Or not us in the physical world, but in the spirit. It's creating shadow selves of us to try and help. The road twists and turns. It's like I'm walking through my head. Part of her is still fighting and creating versions of herself to try and... Oh. Getting for the 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, eh? I'll be lurking from work for the rest of the stream. Can't wait for this analysis. Believe you me, the analysis is coming with a small bottle of wine. Because I'm going to be... Oh, my days, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Thank you very much, darling. And take a giant mwah for while you're at work, but... Oh. Oh. I feel it. I feel it. Now you'll help me destroy it all, won't you? Oh. Just on the off chance. Okay. All right. Oh. It's almost like the doll itself holds her innocence, and her innocence is a separate entity from herself, and the innocence is still fighting. It's still fighting for her to be a person, to have some level of autonomy, to not end up like her mother, who, her mother's a victim too. Like, it's so difficult, because, like, the line between victim... Well, bitch, try me! Like... If it could just be victim and villain and perpetrator and all of the other things that are mixed up in between, it would be easy. But this is so beyond villain, victim, perpetrator. There are people who are just in shit situations and playing roles that are essentially just expected of them. Like... Zanny, come get the fun cousin when you get off work. I'm over here being just like you. Is she drunk again? Is fun cousin drunk again? Is she drunk again? Cuz, is she drunk? Wait, is she... No, she's trying to be sexy, but a sexy bun at work. Of course it was. Nun. A sexy nun at work. My days. My days. It's always one thing or the other. The fuck are we seeing here? You're in my way again. Fine. I'll keep doing this. I'll paint the place red with your blood. She said to tell you that she is drunk. Get it, Queen. Oh. Get him! Get him! Get him! Oh, shit. Kuzuki? Kuzuki. Oh. Here he comes. Here comes the creepy drunk uncle. All right. We should charge one of them. Going on the offensive, I think, is like one of the best things you can do. All right. I think in this game, just going out for the attack early on and trying to seize the initiative when you're fighting these things is so good. Because we didn't take a hit during that fight. Hang in there, Cousin Brand, I'm sorry. It's fine. Cousin Brand has more experience than I do. All right. Did I come? Which way did I come from? Yep. Right this way. Foxes, everyone. Foxes. She's a victim, but ultimately she became part of society and passed on the trauma down to her daughters. I think it's so difficult because I want to show some sympathy to the mother, but at the same time she's become part of the exact same superstructure which put her into a terrible position, and it's not her fault. Let's clarify that as well. Like, it's not the mother's fault. She has been forced into a superstructure which is designed for her to end up treating her daughters like cattle and commodity, you know? But also, the only way that you can actually change a superstructure is from being within the superstructure itself. You cannot change a superstructure fundamentally from being outside of it. And it becomes this horrible situation then, where every, like, again, not to speak into sweeping terms, but also I'm making a bit of a sweeping statement here, but it ends up becoming this really difficult situation where every woman affected by the superstructure in this narrative is relying on every other woman who is within the superstructure to be the one to raise their head above the sort of parapet and risk being smited down because they think that it has to be someone's responsibility, you know? Everyone wants someone else to stand up and be the one to try and make the change who's part of the superstructure, but the superstructure has got them so henpecked that they know if they raise their head up and try and disagree with the men in this narrative, chances are they're either going to get, at best, a stern talking to, or at worst, a beating. And we've already seen that our own mother was beaten by our father for trying to protect us. So it's become so difficult that, you know, the women in this narrative have been robbed of so much agency to the point where they simply are objects. Like, it takes the idea of objectification to a different level. When it doesn't become about the physical, it becomes about the tokenization of their mental state, you know? They have no independence. They have no self-governance. They have no desire outside of simply being the right hand for whichever man they've been given to, or traded to, or bartered for. And it's... Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Dolly. What do you have for me, Dolly? Oh. Girl, put a knife in the fox's eye? I mean, hun, if you... Put a knife in the fox's eye. Oh, girl. Aye, Dolly. I'm not going to argue with you. You know, one thing that I actually found out that is very, very interesting is that, like, we have a kitchen knife as one of our weapons, right? And most often, whenever a woman commits a violent act within the home or commits like a murder within the home, like majority of the time, the weapon that's used is a kitchen knife. And that's really, really interesting. Because like there are the two things that women like to use in crimes the most, brackets murder, is either poison or kitchen knives. Those are like the, yeah, you see the layers? Yeah. I did the research. How symbolic, right? And there's that layer there of like, can you not picture like Hinako being this like this like abused and henpecked and like groomed bride that just snaps one day, walks from the kitchen to the living area with her fox husband waiting, sat on the couch, glugging a fucking beer with a kitchen knife in hand and just popping him in the fucking neck with it. Like, oof. This tea has a hint of almond. Oh, bitch, I know what arsenic tastes like. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. I know what arsenic tastes like. Impossible. You still cling to life? Junko, how could you be on their side? Wait, our arm went back to normal. I just realized our arm. You don't understand how I feel. Calm down. Do you understand why you're here? Think. I don't know. Where am I? Oh Christ, not the pills. What is that you're taking? How long have you been taking those? Is it really okay for you to take? Oh! Oh! These things help me calm down. You shouldn't take those anymore. The pills! We've been taking pills this whole time! Maybe the pills are good. Wait. This is what caused it all. I don't know if the pills are very good or very bad. This is what she was worried about. Are we... I mean, they're natural herbal pills. Like, they're herbal. But... you took everything from me. We need to do a deep dive after this. Oh, we're gonna have to... Ow. Can't touch this. Ow, you definitely touched this. All right. Dun, 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 dun. All right. We can tango. Now. Whoop. Can't catch this. Whoa, where am I? Where am I? Ow, I'm right here. I'm sorry. I got a little cocky. Listen. I'm sorry, other me, but I don't want to get married to an older man. I want to have a career. I want to move to the big city and I want to have a good career. I want to have a career. I want to go to Tokyo and I want to be a corporate lady. Whoop. Off. Listen, bitch. I am going to be a corporate lady. I'm gonna wear a fucking business suit in the office, and I'm gonna like have a fucking pencil skirt some days, and I'm gonna do good, and I'm gonna show up the men I work with. I'm gonna wear pants. I'm gonna wear fucking pants on Fridays. When it's casual Fridays, I'm gonna wear jeans. Yeah, you see that? Jeans, bitch. Jeans. I'm gonna wear fucking pants, bitch. Pants. No, no! Oh shit, how the fuck? That was like an ultimate attack. What the fuck? I'm not giving up Hinako. I won't. Oh. Oh, that's meant to happen. That's meant to happen because we're regaining health rapidly now. Ow, you bitch. Oh, didn't mean to do that. No! Fuck you! Try me. I will wear pants to the fucking office, and I'm gonna do well. I'm gonna have my own paycheck without a bloke. Damn it. It's gonna be the 80s when I... Oh, what the fuck am I meant to do here? I feel like there's a hard counter to this, but I just have no idea what it is. Oh, I think we need to just get as far away from the center as possible. Please stop kicking my ass for 5 fucking minutes and let me get an attack string off. Did we catch her? Did we catch her with the backswing? Oh. Okay. I am going to be in my late 20s in the 80s. You're so fucked. I'm done with you. I can't. I hate it here. I hate it. We can't destroy it here. You know what? Joke's on you guys. I'm just gonna run for it. Give me my red capsules. Gimme. Give me my pills. More pills. Follow the yellow brick road of drugs. Shut up or get out of my way. $121? Leave us all the hell alone. Die! Or don't die, I guess. I'm just leaving. Why are you doing this? I'm a runaway bride! No, fuck you, Foxman! I'm a runaway bride! Fuck you, bitch. Oh. Okay, we're gonna get out. No! Oh! You stole sheep from me. I'll never forgive you.
I'm sorry, Hinako. I'm so sorry I messed up.
本当にごめん。俺が間違ってた。俺はただ。でもこんなに苦なんて。
There.
やめろ
Stop talking like my friends.
話しかけるな
Shit. Go. Go.
もう
Go.
少しの
Just hold on. Oh, the pills are everywhere. Jeez. Oh, I feel like we're gonna get a really horrible stomach drop with the pills. Police? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Did the pills make us go into psychosis and kill our parents? Oh fucking shit. Did we overdose? Did we... Get out of our way. I need answers because this is bad. This is really bad. What the shit? Oh. No, no, this ain't the end. No. Oh. Oh. My days. My day. There are so many things here. Oh. Where do we start? Although the scent lingers on, the flower shall fall. Spring has yet to embrace me. Whatever could it be found? The promise of him and I, all will disappear, forever lost in the void, the pitch black darkness. Witness my eyes hath the ties of men and women, but as frivolous. Yet here I now agonize, as such hath befallen me. Well, Zula, thank you for the sticker. Game over? Game over. Game over. I would recommend playing New Game Plus for more plots. Oh. Okay, I can't wait until this analysis, but I swear there's so much more. There's definitely New Game, like, the New Game Plus I feel like is going to have a lot in there. There are numerous, yeah. My days. You get the full story by playing the other endings. And these multiplayer needs to default, the rest are a lot behind New Game Plus. Yeah. Alright.
Go on. Here we go.
米川により県警本部
Two HQ. We've got 2 male victims here. Same female suspect as the wedding massacre on Route 8. The one victim is currently in cardiac arrest. Don't you want HQ? We haven't found the knife used by the suspect at the scene. Chances are good that it's still in the suspect's possession. We'd better consider her armed. Over. Attention all departments. This is HQ. Female suspect is in her 20s, wearing a wedding dress. Height is a little over 160 centimeters. Last seen from Sunyon Shrine. Believed to be armed and highly dangerous. Exercise extreme caution. This is It appears the suspect was observed consuming red and white capsules at the scene of the crime. The capsules match the ones discovered at the wedding venue. Over. Affirmative. The fuck are the pills? Oh. Oh. My days. I love this game so much. Happy to watch you finish it. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Zanny, will you be able to plan a few days? Oh. So. We're gonna do a Zanalysis after the credits, right? I'll debate whether or not we do a New Game Plus on another day, but we need to do a Zanalysis of everything so far. Because I feel like even if we don't hit the additional endings, I think there's a lot to discuss regarding like the core themes that are being tackled in the game, as well as how they play into the overarching plot and endings. I think those need to be looked at, because I think it would be disingenuous to start a New Game Plus right now without going through and looking at why this is how it is. Like, there are a lot of layers. Yeah, no, this is a lot. I'm having a lot of thoughts about like the writing, about like the development, the presentation, and where everything comes into things thematically. And like, maybe something that happened in her teenage years locked her psyche in that age so she doesn't perceive herself. I think in her teenage years was the last time she had any type of like autonomy. I think that's okay. I actually can't wait anymore until to go to Zanalysis. We're gonna jump forward. I cannot wait anymore to do Zanalysis because this is a thing. You can now create save data from the complete game by beginning a new Plane Plus with the data of the completed game. You can experience changes to the story and have a chance to spell some conditions and unlock new endings. You'll also be able to play on hard difficulty setting Lost in the Fog. We've got faith, stat upgrades, non-puzzle documents and journal information, and certain key items as well as obtained on Amori. Okay, we kind of... No, we need to go into this. I'm sorry. I can't. All right. We need to go over this way. Come this way, Netherlings. All right. Right this way. Right this way. Right this way. Fucking hell. All right. Okay. So. Oh, okay. So where do we start? Where do we start? Okay. So, first of all, a huge round of applause for that game. Like, phenomenal. Fantastic. I cannot praise that game enough, right? Like, there is so much good in Silent Hill F. There is so much good. I cannot praise it enough. It is incredible. It's phenomenal, incredible, great. Listen, this king's gonna go get his rosé for a hot second. He'll be right back, right? Because before we tackle some of the core themes of this, I'm gonna need a drink to take the edge off. I don't know about you. Get yourself a drink, get yourself some chocolate, get yourself some something, because we're going to be tackling some of the core themes of this and looking about how it presents itself in the narrative, as well as in the characters, as well as in the monsters, as well as everything. So if you want to look and kind of have a bit of a kind of intelligentsia-esque dive into Silent Hill F, then let me flex my little bit of a degree and we'll get through all of this as soon as we can. So buckle up, Buttercup. I will be right back. I'm getting some rosé. Be back in a second. Yeah. Netherlings, don't burn down the bar while I'm out. Be back in a sec. Get fucking rosé. Get my rosé. My jingly Harry-Jingly pants. These fucking evil people. These fucking awful evil people. These terrible beings. This awful piece of shit father. This fucking piece of fucking work. Fucking people. Piece of fucking work. Fucking fuck. You fucking. Alright. Fucking fuck. I'm back. There. See? There. Okay. We've got some rosé with us now. We've got a nice little mini bottle of rosé. All right. God, they're walking away and yelling. Trust. All right. Trust. Okay. Scatter. Tee. You can tell. I'm a. All right. The question is, where do you want to begin? Let's start. Okay. Let's start with. All right. For those of you who have questions or want to try and understand stuff, right? Let's start off with asking ourselves looking at the core themes. So one of the core ideas is womanhood and the idea of autonomy. So the idea is whether or not how much a person, specifically a woman, is able to make choices within their own life with their given circumstances, dependent on how they are, dependent on the life they're born into. So I think when we look at our protagonist, Himiko, one of the most important things to focus on throughout is her relationship with her family and the people around her, as well as the men around her. So you're an abs... Yeah, right? I think that what's important to focus on is her relationship with her family and the men around her. So one of the core issues throughout the entirety of this particular game is how she is not seen as a person, she is seen as a woman. Or a girl. Yes, a woman very specifically. Now, I want you guys to... We are going to be using some differential terms here to try and make this as specific as possible. And before I go on, I am going to be making some sweeping statements here and there. Please take these in the nature that they are intended. It's just me making some very generalized statements to just contextualize things. So we need to differentiate a person and a woman, right? Which I know is kind of a thing, but one of the core fundamental parts of this story is Himiko being unpersoned and instead relegated to this second-class citizen role throughout the entire story of being a woman. A subservient creature designed to fulfill the wishes of the men around her. So it's an interesting look just straight off the bat with her as someone losing her autonomy and independence and it's a coming of age story, and it's a negative coming of age story. It's her going from being a high school girl, a middle school girl, and going from girl, free, getting a level of freedom, being able to have those relationships with her friends, her peers, and becoming a quote-unquote woman, an object, something to be used by the men around her in her life, if not for emotional gratification, then sexual gratification, if not for sexual gratification, then for psychological gratification, if not for psychological gratification, then it's for then it's for comfort, right? It's the idea that a woman's place in this story repeatedly has been shown to be as a tool. So look at Himiko's mother. She is simply her father's, her husband's right arm. She does what he says, and resistance is met with very swift, very brutal retributions. And this is the environment that Himiko has grown up in, being in this small, isolated town. The only actual interactions that she has been able to witness between men and women of that are ones that are hugely patriarchal and massively male-dominated. So her idea of what it is to be a woman is something that needs to be escaped. Her growing up is her being unpersoned, losing her autonomy, and somehow, as an adult, having less freedom than what she had as a child. Now, we're going to add on a few different layers here as well. So we're going to look at the fact that she was being sold essentially like a prize cow to, to the local farmer. Cheers. I love rosé. She was essentially being sold off to cover a debt. Then on top of that as well, it's the idea of the having to witness her mother be subservient, her older sister having already essentially just been thrown to the wolves and forced to get married. The idea that 𝓱 is an interesting one. We'll circle back to 𝓱, but essentially we get to see in the ending we got Hinako essentially defeating this fox self. So she is split between two: a human self and this spirit self, right? A fox. The whole thing is that there is an idea between consciousness and shadow self, the idea of the one that is here and the one that's in the back of our mind. The idea of her defeating this spiritual version of herself that has been proposed to the fox is her rejecting the idea of this arranged marriage, this forced marriage, but it manifests in the worst and most violent way possible. So I think that according to him, she was the only person who understood she wanted to remain herself. There are so many layers. All right, so she rejects the marriage in this ending, but to get to that point, she essentially overdoses on these pills. It causes a psychotic episode, I'm guessing induced by the pills, and on her wedding day, she kills everyone at the wedding, which is the monsters that we get to see. So I think what's obvious now is Hinako, yes, she was a little girl, yes, she was a high school, middle school, whatever girl, but in reality, she was a woman in her 20s. And that this was a level of, like, again, perfect word there, cognitive dissonance between the now and the past. And obviously she had reverted to a certain level, not reverted, but her mind had placed her in that spot of being the high school / middle school girl, because that was the last time that she had experienced any level of independence, any level of being able to live her own life. Because once she became a woman in her 20s, everything had been arranged for her. Her father had already made the agreement to essentially sell her off. She had been promised to an older man from somewhere else because she was already seen as past her prime. She was already too old to find herself a good match. The idea of her returning back to the last time that she had any autonomy is such a huge thing, and it makes you realize how early her autonomy had been robbed from her. She wasn't even an adult by the time that she had been turned from a girl into a tool into / woman, you know? She got to play Space Wars freely and had friends meet up with the candy store. Her life was simple. Exactly. That was the last time life was good. The trauma was just so intrinsic as well to her being that it was going to come out sooner or later. It's just the fact that it erupted when it did. The pills. Now, I want to focus on Carla, Golden Keto High Priestess. Minor Game 1 spoiler about lore and pills. They're made from a hallucinogenic flower seed like Game 1 flower. They have the same growing environment near water sources, meaning 𝓱 kept giving her hallucinogens. Bruh, see, this is the thing. If you want to take hallucinogens, you need a setting partner. But no, that is a Shoo, buddy boy. All right, you know what? We're going to start off with Shoo. Shoo's going to be the first one I look at as a character. We're going to work our way through each member of the friend group and then see how they maintain and show different themes. Because we've seen what Chroneco kind of represents, this idea of the death of girlhood and the birth of being a woman. You see it in all of the monsters throughout. I actually do want to highlight the monsters, actually, before we go into Carla's point, because this is a fantastic thing to go into. You can see that Chroneco had begun being sexualized by the men around her from a disgustingly young age. Several of the journal entries that talk about the male enemies in the game talk about them being like almost lecherous uncles that get too close, like salary men in like the street and stuff like that, that would try and brush up against her and touch her inappropriately. It's insane. And speaking of Xanalysis and guys, hi there. What's up, pupils and Koo? Hi, what's up? I dropped you. Wait a minute. Are you dropping the kids back off at mine? Wait a minute. Hey there, Koo. We're just doing, for those of you coming on in, I hope you had a lovely stream with Koo. What's up? We're doing a little analysis of Silent Hill F. So we've just completed Silent Hill F a few minutes ago. So if you are kind of a spoiler disposition, I believe Koo completed Silent Hill F very recently as well. We're going into a kind of an analysis of the different plots, themes of the game, the characters, and looking at what they represent, as well as different things within the overarching narrative that help add depth and flavor. This is the thing I like to do whenever I complete a game which has a very strong level of writing. We go through and we look at some of the more nuanced and more cerebral elements of plot, as well as how different characters interact with things, as well as looking at what they represent. So we were just looking at Chroneco and how, of course, spoilers for Silent Hill F. So if you do want to avoid spoilers, feel free to hop off right now. We were just looking at Chroneco and how her journey throughout the game so far is the idea of the death of girlhood into the sort of journey of being a woman and being unpersoned within this time frame through being a woman. And it's essentially the idea of losing your autonomy as a child, as a girl, and then transitioning into being a woman and being then treated like a second-class citizen. And the idea of her core sort of being of that game and her core sort of fight in that game was her having to deal with being unpersoned and then sort of sold off to an older man like cattle. This is the first playthrough that we're looking at, so we're not looking at any of the other endings, but it's not the endings that we're choosing to focus on. It's the actual like narrative and themes within the game, as well as core gameplay and sort of the way that enemies and characters are presented within overarching themes. So the idea is that there are different things that feed into it. Yes, the wonderful world of girlhood and womanhood. So we were just talking about how some of the enemies in the game are presented. So how the weird little grabbers, the like sort of ones with the fat bellies are there. So it's a really interesting thing how when we look in the journal regarding the enemies that grab you, the grabbers with the bellies, they're described as being too comfortable, like the almost like the sort of creepy old uncle that is, you know, hi there, oh, how long's it been since I've seen you, give me a hug type uncle. You know, the ones that get a little bit too comfortable, maybe hug you for a little bit too long. Even the physicality and the distorted physicality of the monsters with the stomach overhanging their genitals kind of is indicative of how humans get, you know, beer bellies when they drink too much and sort of reach an older age. And the idea of like the lick across her face by this older character that's described as being too comfortable shows that, you know, there are these, again, it's the classic thing of, you know, there's always that uncle that, you know, maybe your parents tell you to not dress like that around or something like that, you know. It's that horrible experience of this older individual who's clearly inappropriately sexualizing you at a certain age and being very deliberately disingenuous with the way that they are acting towards you for their own self-gratification. And I think it goes to show that Chroneco has had these experiences because a lot of the male monsters are these anthropomorphizations of what she has encountered in men that she's run into. So the older uncle with the beer belly kind of like licking her face. What was very interesting, right? And I didn't mention this one earlier, but the monster dressed in the suit with the many faces, the one walking around, the masculine version of that monster. So very interesting that it was a monster that specialized in like screaming to do psychological damage. I guess it's not a far jump to be like, you know, the classic like man who, as soon as he begins to be sort of feeling like he's trespassed against by a woman in a conversation, will shout over her. I think the idea of screaming is something that's like heavily put through all of the monsters in this game. You know, the standard salaryman who will scream over whatever woman tries to disagree with him. The one that will sort of shove and choose to, and again, it was a creature that vomited, spewed bile, you know, it's an English term, spit venom, you know, spewed bile in order to keep people in line. And whenever they would get too close or try and do damage to it, it would scream over them. I mean, it's a very physical personalization of the way that toxic men can work in these enabling environments. So, you know, again, I'm just a silly little incubus. So obviously my takes may not be as nuanced. I'm just trying to look at like what is presented within the given narrative and try and, you know, personalize it. Maybe throwing up like a drunkard since Hineko's dad was an alcoholic as well. I think, okay, we're going to dive into the alcohol as well. The alcohol is another one that we'll touch on later on. The character I wanted to touch on actually next was Shu. Shu, I have some rosé with me, pupils. I have some rosé, so do hold on. I thought I might need some rosé before going too deep into this baby. Call me crazy, but I thought I might need a touch of rosé before I decided to dive too deep into the men in this game. You know? There we go. Lovely. A little bit of sparkling wine, well, sparkling rosé goes a long way. So, it's close. Right? I like when people have their own takes on games. It's all very interesting. Hey, lovely. So, no, it's like, you guys are like, yeah, get the rosé. Get the rosé. This is one for the rosé. I do not have too high an opinion of Shu. Shu is, and I feel like maybe I have a tiny bit of insight when it comes to Shu. Shu falls into that classic awful parallel, that awful story of like the male childhood friend who, as soon as you start coming of age, start hitting puberty, start hitting those things, begins to stop seeing you as your friend and start seeing you as a girl, you know? The idea of suddenly someone who was your best friend in childhood, those gender differentials start to come in. They start seeing you as a potential partner. They start, you know, treating you not like a friend anymore, but instead something that they're looking to pursue romantically, physically, sexually, that sort of way as time goes on. And it's that idea that again, so much of Himeko's journey with her friends is her transitioning from being a person to just being an object, being a girl to being an object. That the idea of being an adult female is something that is not presented in this game. You are either an object or something in subservience, but like it's just synonymous from friend to sexual object. Exactly. It gets even worse when you know the Japanese names. The enemies and the female mannequins are called Kamihachi, which is basically loud and boisterous, as if they're an annoying part of being. Fucking hell. So, Shu is someone who is a little mixed up in his own way. I say a little mixed up like it's the kindest way to put it. Instance where he wants to try and be a friend, but simultaneously he has to deal with the expectations. Now, I think that like we can dive into patriarchy as a huge issue during all of this, and that inherently the like aggressive role that Shu is intended to take, because he is expected to in turn find a wife, settle down, find a good marriage, is part of what drives him. And as much as the expectations damaged Hinako, it also changed Shu. and ended up putting him in the position where his expectations on him to find a wife, a partner, everything, ended up coloring the way he treated Himiko in turn. And honestly, like when we were looking at how the pills also were going to help her fertility as well, and talking about that shift in his writing where it went from she's my partner, the word for partner changed from like partner in as like crime partner to partner in relationship was, and the thing is that I don't want to completely say that Shu was acting maliciously, because it did not feel inherently like he was being malicious, but this felt like someone who thought they were trying to help, but had their perspective of what was help so twisted by the society that they had been brought up in, that help and harm had become so deeply intertwined, right? It had been so deeply intertwined. Hell, in his mind, giving her something that helped her and also boosted her fertility was probably double help, if that makes sense, you know? Had the word for partner change? I believe it was a contextual thing that the game had nodded. Not intentionally, but yeah. That's the thing. And I feel bad for everyone in this story. I feel fucking bad for everyone in this story. But I think that the relationships with the friends just show how quickly relationships can devolve in that time frame as well. Shu is a victim because, yeah, every single person in this game that was not already an adult was trying to be molded into another person's or an adult's idea of a man or a woman. But the problem is those are inherently colored by the society that they are in, and those roles also were developed in isolation from like the rest of the world, because obviously, you know, the town was very isolated, and it allowed extreme personalities to take over, and it allowed a lot of behavior that would not have slid in places that were maybe a bit more cosmopolitan as well. Even in the 60s, you know, there is definitely some behavior that I don't think would have flown in a cosmopolitan place even in the 60s. You know, brandishing a knife at your wife, you know, it's still a pretty quick way to, even back then, to have a couple, you know, to have someone cock an eye at you. But obviously, because it was an isolated town, because there was rules and a lot of honor and a lot of pre-existing social hierarchies there, you know, yeah, I think Rinko was most affected with this because of her vitriol towards Hinako. I think that Sakuko might have been the least affected aside from Hinako, but she felt she was being left behind by her. Rinko is misunderstood. Rinko is so misunderstood, and I feel for Rinko so much. She is such a huge victim. The fact that she had been pushed to find a husband, a man, that she was not valid as a woman unless she had a man, and she could belong to a man to belong to, I think is that's like the best way to describe it, a man to belong to. And that, you know, she was from a small town. The prospects there aren't exactly amazing, you know? And the idea that she could end up not being with Shu and end up having to be how do I phrase this in a way that is very like to the point? The idea of living in a small town in the 60s and somehow ending up at an age where now Hinako was starting to be said that she was a leftover, that she was past her prime. That must have been the same for every other girl in this story, which means that Hinako was also looking down the barrel of people saying that she was past her prime and ending up as a leftover woman, as Shu went off with someone else. And you can only imagine the idea of having to be a spinster, having to look down the barrel of, oh, I'm not worthy, and having to live in a town which would treat that as a shame, you know? Like, you're going to have to now live in shame because no man found you desirable enough to marry. It's not that there are barely any fucking men in the town. It's not that there's like one guy her own age that's there. No, it's that it's her fault for not being desirable enough. And the fact that social pressure built up and up and up, that she was willing to try and kill so that she could be with someone, Fucking hell. Like, oh, and Carla, thank you for the super. My theory is Rinko can represent the internalized misogyny that some women and girls in that era experience from the patriarchal norms of society. I would agree with that. I would say that Rinko is a perfect, characterization of a character of, I would say it's internalized misogyny and the idea of women attacking other women to try and like almost raise their own status to the men that are around, obviously that's a type of internalized misogyny, but you can see it very clearly in her constantly trying to bring down Hinako, calling her a boy, saying that she was unattractive, saying that she forgot she was a girl, all of that. She was trying to attack Hinako's own status as, again, unpersoning her or trying to rob her of this idea of legitimacy, to in turn boost her own standing with the only man present. And yeah, it's very, very saddening. Rinko liked Shu, and I think she wanted Shu to confess to her despite never revealing her feelings to Shu. She was jealous of the relationship Hinako and yeah, massively. Rinko is just such a tragic character. And the fact that she was willing to even push us down the stairs for the chance of being with Shu is so massive. It's such a massive identifier of like the way this town has conditioned girls and women to behave in regards to the men around them. It's bad. It's there. And I think Sakuko is probably one that I find very interesting. Sakuko, I think Sakuko was someone who had managed to live with a degree of innocence, and I want to say like ignorance to some of the ways of the town. That's probably a really good way to put it, actually. I think that Sakuko had some innocence. Did you get the note that said Sakuko had autism? I did not. Interesting. No, I felt like Sakuko had that level of innocence in regards to the way that the town functioned, and instead just wanted to be happy with her friends. And I think the fact that she died was a direct reflection of, it's saying that innocence and being able to stay as you were is not something that is tenable. It is something that will be dragged away and forced out of you. It is so very sad. The whole Shu not seeing Hinako as a woman is such a very well done critique of men and women friendship dynamics. You're either their homie, brackets partner, or your desired. There is no in between. Yeah, you get it all the fucking time where you get some fucking some based guy, whatever, like King based Cobra 69 or something, going men and women can't be friends. Therefore, XYZ, you're either a sheep or a shark, baby, or something like that. And it's the same sort of ultra masculinized patriarchal bullshit that we get these days, that's like very directly funneled into media and into like a lot of these online influencers and all these calls, except it's now back in a different time back then where everything was much more isolated and allowed to be taken to really weird and interesting, like really weird and unfortunately interesting extremes, I think all of death, Sakuko took her own life because she wanted nothing more than to be with Hinako. The whole thing of her adding to her own offerings to the wedding. Yeah. It's very sad. Obviously, I think we have to see that none of the characters actually were like doing everything that we saw in the game. I think it's very obvious at this point that every character that we saw in the game interacting, it wasn't actually like them going through a series of like real memories or anything like that. It was already just a interpretation of different aspects of Hinako's internal world. Everything that we saw was just Hinako's internal world during her wedding, or the lead up to her wedding. And there were just different aspects of memories and wants and desires and hallucinogenics as well, bled in. And you realize that, holy shit, this is a girl that's popped hallucinogens at like 16. The fuck are you meant to do there? And it's a hell of a one. I can't wait till we can find out the fucking UFO ending to this. Apparently, because like every Silent Hill game has like a UFO ending. Oh, goodness gracious me. There's a mix of actual teenage years and what she was thinking about leading up to the match. Yeah, I think that how do I put this? I think popping hallucinogens that have the Silent Hill flowers in from a young age, from your teenage years, is always a bad idea. I don't think there's any... Hallucinogens are already risky straight off the bat. Remember, kids, never do DMT and look in a mirror. But on top of that, like, that's probably a fucking terrible idea. And, like, her entire psyche has been constantly bleeding between, like, this spirit world and real world as well through the entirety of this, with metaphor and, like, the idea that anywhere can be a Silent Hill. It's ooh. We don't know much about what Shu knows and what's his intention. We do not. We don't. I'm going to be very, very interested in... I'm going to be very interested in, like, what... I'm going to have to watch a few analyses of this as well, because I already know that I have definitely missed a few. Like, there is a very large amount of things that I think I've missed. And I'm very curious to see what the red capsules fundamentally mean. I have kind of like... I have a rough idea on the pills. Because obviously we had 2. And I think addiction is part of this as well. I have like my idea. I could be wrong. Because this is me taking a bit of a shot in the dark at this point. So we have 2 sets of pills, right? So I think that... Okay, so... We have 2 sets of pills. We have the pills that we were taking before, and we have the pills that Shu gave us. Now, we have to talk about addiction a little bit during this, and we also have to talk about what we had to deal with Shu. So, we got to see 2 things here. Hinako started taking a box of pills. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I lived in a small town once a very long time ago, and I will say this. Doctors in small towns tend to get very, very, very liberal with their prescriptions. Like... very, very liberal with their prescriptions. I mean, you like they will turn around and they will write you a blank check for some things, and you should not. This is from my own experience. Small town doctors get very liberal with their prescriptions. Very liberal. So, I think a good example, I think a way to talk about this here is that Hinako was taking some type of pills. I don't know whether they were prescription or not, but she was taking some type of painkillers beforehand. And it's very clear that she'd been maybe prescribed painkillers for her chronic migraines. Well, that makes sense. She has chronic migraines. She's been prescribed painkillers, but bish bash bosh, job's a good 'un, right? It seems from the notes that they find the local doctor still uses traditional and illegal medicines. There we go. So she was being prescribed very, very strong over-the-counter painkillers that were, you know, traditional medicine, right? So we don't know whether it was opioids or not, but for all we know, it could have been. But either way, it was very strong painkillers. Then what happened was it was causing her to get a bit fucked up, long story short. And Shu tried to weigh in and give her his own brand of pills that would help. And they weren't terrible. They actually helped. They caused her to, you know, she said that they helped a bit. Now, whether or not that was the truth, we don't know. But she did take them for at least a while. These pills were from Shu, helping increase her fertility, and also, like, at the same time, they also functioned as a painkiller, but they also had the Silent Hill flowers in, which I think may have been her opening the door to, like, the little Silent Hill dimension, essentially. After a while, though, she switched back, I believe, to the original painkillers. But once that bell's been rung with the pills and the hallucinogens, I don't think it could have been unrung. That door had opened for her at that point when she took Shu's pills. And I think that there's a level of addiction as well that goes through all of this with her taking the pills that weren't actually Shu's pills. They were the prescription ones the entire time. So we have to see her taking heavy prescription pills to deal with her migraines, while also at the same time dealing with opioids, and also at the same time, if you're taking prescription pills, that like heavily damages fertility as well and can leave you unable to have kids, which then if you look at the wedding sequence where she was taking the pills in front of her quote-unquote sister, which, you know, she was taking a fuck ton of them and they were scared that she was going to overdose. They were probably terrified that she was going to be unable to reproduce due to opioid use or like opioid abuse, which then suddenly completely devalues her to the man that she was being given to. Because obviously the only reason a man would ever want a woman is to be a sexual object or to raise children and do her duty to have many, many babies. So fuck. It's so fucking heavy. It's so fucking heavy. It's fucked. And which creates the final sequence of her finally snapping and going berserk. Don't we see Shu give her those same pills at the beginning, though? We see him give her a box of pills, but we don't know if it's been if we switcheroo during it. I think from the end of the game, she switched back because they were packaged a bit. I think they might have been packaged differently, or was Shu giving her the same pills? Either way, she had been taking way too many pills. Maybe it was the prescriptions, maybe it wasn't, but Shu gave pills, and fucking hell. Fucking hell. Like, it was addiction. There was just so much. It was addiction combined with social pressure, combined with her being objectified, combined with her losing her sense of self and autonomy, and it just it resulted in her snapping and killing everyone on her wedding day, which, fair, not gonna lie. Fair. Her father was a piece of shit, selling her for his gambling debts, essentially. It's just a bad idea. I think that the mother and the father were just... Again, I can't even bring myself to hate the mother. I want to be mad at the mother for being such a doormat at times. But at the same time, like, she's been put through the exact same as her daughter, and the exact same as her other daughter, and the exact same as everyone. And, like, if that's not enough to break you as a person, I don't know what will. You know? It ain't the thing. I can't hate the mum because I get it, exactly. If you have a hallucinogen and a family history of various mental illnesses, it can open a Pandora's box you didn't know existed, even if you take them once. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know? It's a big thing. The father can fuck off, though. The father's a fucking bitch. Bitch-ass motherfucker. Little bitch man. Little bitch baby that needs to be fucking bitch slapped because stupid bitch baby bitch man stupid fucking bitch baby drink man bitch sorry what do you think the dad crying meant? The dad crying at the end, I think, was him seeing what he'd done and being unable to bear responsibility for it. He realized that he'd destroyed his family and he was the only one to blame. And he couldn't take responsibility. He just couldn't. There was no way that he could take responsibility. And when he looked at what he'd subjected his daughter to, both of his daughters, it hit him very deeply. He couldn't face it. But the wife, the mother, was there saying, look at your daughter, look her in the eye, play your part. I think on some level he couldn't face... Even the veteran couldn't face what he did. And now he had to live with the consequences. And yeah, he was dead to his daughter. He was dead to both of his daughters. And the thing is, it was only going to work out one way for those parents now. They had groomed their daughters to be essentially cattle to be sold, because both times they'd been given away, sold, like thrown away, couldn't even look in their eyes if they went. And now they both had to, because, you know, the death was obviously metaphorical. Every death we see in this game is metaphorical. The death here was that the two of them were dead to Hinako. They no longer existed. And it was the two of them in the knowledge that they are now going to die alone in that house, just the two of them. They will not be visited by their daughters. They will be forgotten about. They will be neglected. His body will rot and decay due to his alcohol consumption. His body will bloat. His health will decline. The mother will continue to be a nursemaid. They will be left alone and left until there is absolutely nothing for the two of them except isolation. Maybe whoever dies first, they get to see one of them at the funeral very, very brief, or their daughters at the funeral very, very briefly. But they will die alone and no one will care for them. And it was something that I think they both deserved to a certain degree, but also this was the life they had made through their participation in the superstructure that had been created. The patriarchal superstructure that had been created was one that had no room for compassion and only had use. There were bulls and sows, you know? There were the ones made to reproduce and the ones made to be impregnated, and once that was done, they had to be discarded and put to the side. Once a woman's lot was done, it was done. Once a man could no longer serve as a strong head of household, once he had no one to govern, his purpose was done. That's the thing. A man in this story derived his authority from those he could command and those he could govern. So as soon as the father lost a daughter to have as a subservient, you cannot rule only one person, and then suddenly it was time to be discarded. They made their bed, now they had to lie in it. Exactly. I think there's a lot of I can't even deny that there are a lot of nuances in this story that I don't think I will be able to fully comprehend as a man. But I think that that's more than okay. And I think that things are presented in a way that does make it not only digestible, but understandable to like a male perspective, which is, you know, something that I think is a testament to the writing of this game and how good it has been presented. While, you know, on the flip side, I also think there are maybe certain insights as well towards maybe like Shu and the father's character that also are there that I maybe be able to see a little bit more of. So I think it's a game where regardless of who you are, who you play it, whether, you know, you're male, female, anything in between, there is a totally different experience and interpretation and set of emotions that you can derive from all of the interactions in this game. And that is just on playthrough 1. Never mind New Game Plus 1, Plus 2, Plus 3, however far we go. There is so much in there to be derived and explored. And honestly, fucking phenomenal. Phenomenal. I think in the end, the core idea of this story is simply that we need to make our own decisions as people. We need to respect our own autonomy and one another's autonomy as people. The idea that we can subject ourselves to horrible things and the idea of duty and responsibility is vile. You know, the fact that we can subject each other to horrible, vile things for duty and responsibility is a core principle of this game. And that when you break away from duty, responsibility, and expectation and instead see yourself as an autonomous being that is not beholden to the whims of those around you, you are able to live an honest life and you are able to escape the traps that your parents fell into. By understanding where you are in the superstructure and that you are at a point where you have not chosen to be a part of it yet, you can make a conscious choice to deviate from it and instead make those around you and yourself happier. Exactly, there are sides of the female experience that might be relatable for you, but as long as you have a certain level of empathy it takes to understand. I definitely understand why this game got some backlash from like the based gamer bros. I get that, right? And I'm not even going to turn around and be like, oh yeah, like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I can't fucking like virtue signal that bullshit. But instead I'm going to turn around and simply say that like, this is a game where you have to have a level of empathy to play it. And if you cannot muster that level of empathy, then like, this is not the game for like you, you know? I couldn't help but feel empathetic to every character in this story. And I felt so fucking deeply saddened by some of this. So I think that's probably the tail end of this analysis. I think that is the tail end of this analysis. I think that's me Xanalyzing as heavy as I can on this one. But shit, what a phenomenal game. What a phenomenal, what a get. Cheers to Silent Hill F. And of course, like, I might have to in my own time go through and check out some of the other endings, but like, bloody hell, if I could not praise this game hard enough. It was fantastic. I think maybe the translation on some of the puzzles could have used a little nudge here and there, but overall, I could not be happier with this game. I personally would win it for a Game of the Year contender, but Game of the Year doesn't mean anything anymore. It's a popularity contest, but fuck it. It's up there. I would love to see where it goes. I can't praise this heavily enough. Just 11 out of 10. I think it's definitely worth it. I would be so interested in learning more about some of the lore here. Now, obviously, I do think there is actually a certain level of like paranormal in here as well, because there always is. I think when Silent Hill is at its strongest, it's when it's blending reality with paranormal with psychological, and I love that. So, fuck. Cheers to all of you. Thank you all for joining me. And of course, this was the most amazing little game. A huge thank you to every Netherling, every pupil, everyone who took the time to join me. You guys are fucking awesome. Fuck yeah. This was fucking great, right? Who the fuck made this game that cool? My days. My days. Right? Who in their right mind? Who in their right mind, bruh? Who did this? Who did this? My days. Right? Who did this? Oh, my days. All right. But thank you all for joining me for this incredible stream. I'm trying to see if anyone else is online right now, and I'm not seeing anyone. Give me a hot sec. I'm trying to see if anyone's around right now for us to go raid into and give a little bump to. So fuck. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go. Let's go harass Gavis Bedell. All right, let's go. All right. Fuck it. I've never met him before, but let's go harass him. All right. With that, thank you all for joining me. But until the next, I've been Zander Netherbrand. You have been my dear sweet Netherlings. And I'll see you all far sooner than you think. So, bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Oh, shit, yeah. I'll see you tomorrow as well. For what am I doing tomorrow? House Flipper 2. House Flipper 2 and then Chiller's Art Night Delivery. House Flipper 2 and Chiller's Art Night Delivery. I'll see you there. Come hang with me then. Come hang with me. We'll do some fun stuff. It'll be cozy. Okay, I love you a lot. Goodbye, my Netherlings. Goodbye. You're cute. Mwah. There we go. I was meant to plug stuff. I don't have anything to plug. ASMR soon, maybe. Fuck. Bah.